first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed. And the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. See, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise all above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la
Check. 1 2 1 2. What's up, everybody? What the hell's going on out there? Let me get some music going. I was playing with the nature sounds. Did you hear that shit on the way in? Let's see here. One of these days, I'll have a actual soundboard that I can play music through. We'll get there. Baby steps. Welcome in, everyone. Please hit the thumbs up. Thanks for being here. What's happening? What's happening? How you guys feeling out there? Seems like there seems to be an ominous vibe climbing over this this neighborhood. Everybody calm the fuck down. We lost a racist off of YouTube today. That's a good thing. Everybody breathe. Nobody's responsible for that woman losing her channel except for her. And Cletus, you're just as bad as she is. But you know what, Cletus? I think the universe itself is actually already dealing with you. Because whenever you wake up in the morning in your ex-wife's bed, you have to look over and see that monster of a human being laying next to you. First of all, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Pretty gross. I watched an intense fucking documentary between my live streams. It was pretty wild. It's on my community wall if you guys want to check that out. Curious is laying down. Big day tomorrow. Understandable. I haven't done a late live in I don't do it often, so I figured why not. Let's see. Queen Bella's in the house. Narcos clip. So what's up, my friend? Curious AF is going to be laying down. Yankee Cal, what's up, dude? Row, so slow one. What up? Yeah, I know the intro song was a little bit different than you're used to. I was inspired listening to another podcast or another live stream and just before this, and they were talking about that song in the chat. I thought it was funny. I really wanted to play Bob Seger Against the Wind, but I couldn't find a decent copy of it. It's a real stumbling block for me, to be quite honest. Like not planning ahead when it comes to music, and then I'll sit down to a live stream. I typically like to sit down at my time machine or my Chromebook here at about a half hour, 20 minutes before, and I spend that whole 20 minutes in YouTube Creator Studio Music just digging for a song. And it's something that I know that I do, but I still do it. What's up, Grain? Good to see you. Nanny Sharon's in the house. Deb Mundorf. Let's see here. I will drop the link if anybody wants to come up. You got something you want to bitch about? Something you want to get off your chest? You want to talk some shit? Come on up. I saw that YouTube chat was in Spanish earlier. That was fun. I don't know what's going on. Pretty wild. Let's see. Let me pin that. So the link will be pinned. If anybody wants to come on up, come on down. Let's see here. I've got a couple of new videos coming up probably tomorrow or the day after. You know, I'm always going to be leaning into the funny stuff around here. If there's anything left that's funny, there is. There's always something. If you look hard enough, you'll find what you're looking for. Or not. I don't know. I typically do. Cheese 69. I heard that, but I believe that is a lie. To say they hurt to say they hurt our people. Now we have to show. What did Cheese say? What did she say? What's up, everybody? How the fuck are you? Let's see. What did I miss? I don't see his original friggin' chat, dude. Oh, I'm glad you like the copy of the song. I couldn't play the original just because of copyright reasons, but I can get away with that. Do you guys, have I shown you where I get the music from? And I always wonder why other YouTubers don't utilize this resource that's completely available for them for free in their YouTuber studio. It's weird. Elevated Truth is one of the biggest pieces of shits around, but the most insulting thing I've ever heard him say was that I play music on my channel because he plays music on his channel. Motherfucker, first of all, am I like a decade older than you? And are you trying to convince me that I listen to music because you listen to music? I mean, how small is your fucking life, dude? What the fuck? That's a big negative there, Honcho. What's up, True Seeker? Good to see you. Crossy's in the house. Always a pleasure, my dear. Cheese 69. Let's see here. Hey, Cheese. My friend, how's your day? Death by Chocolate is back with us again. I was working out on my mini trampoline, and that song was playing as the leg fell off. Hey, that's the perfect song to jump to. What's up, Melissa? Making some waves around here. Hey, I got your back, man. I can't imagine being that pissed. I mean, you see me pissed over shit that's not even, oftentimes, not even personal. I can't imagine if this guy doesn't know. I did see that Chronicles of the Shady is talking about leaving. That I'm just going to pretend that's not true, because that's how my brain's going to deal with that. I'm not sure what else I can say about that. Of course, it's the last thing in the world I want to see. Out past the cornfields, you're saying. What's up, Green? Yeah, none of my chats comments were coming up though. I know I had some zingers in there. Like I don't know why my chat wasn't showing up, but I was commenting things such as "Don't you get me canceled? Do not get me canceled." And then I said something along the lines of "Abort mission." And then I said, "Oh shit, she's going to jump the counter." What a fucking world we live in, guys. Like, what is going on? I suppose we can, I think maybe review some of the Buzzard. Someone told me it was terrible. I haven't watched for days. I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, that's complete righteous indignation that you're feeling. I mean, I would be pissed too. And Cletus, it's just a punk bitch, dude. You might as well follow follow Shamu over there to kick, dude. You're just not welcome here. I don't know what the hell you people think you're doing, man, but no, that's a big negative, bud. That's a negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Who told this guy that he was welcome here? What's happening? Queen Bee, get your racist, dude. I mentioned the Cuban border shooting. Hey, man, that hasn't happened in decades. It hasn't happened in decades that crazy Americans fucking tried to pull up on an island. Listen, sometimes you get exactly what you pay for. That's what I say about that. What's going to happen if a boat full of Cubans comes fucking barreling towards the United States and our Coast Guard goes out there, and then, from what I understand, the people in boats started firing at the authorities in Cuba? I mean, how do you say good luck in Spanish? Good luck, dude. Patricia says, other YouTubers are not bothered about providing content like you, though. Other YouTubers are not bothered about providing content like you. I'm not sure I understand completely what you mean. I'll play this Nobody's Honcho. Here, let me show you. We'll review the Buzzard. I can be on here for as long as I want to. I'm in no rush. I might not be on tomorrow at all, so I'll stay on here for a while. Disrupt the natural flow of whatever kind of dummies go live at this time of day. I'm a disruptor. See, if you haven't met me, hi, my name's Dave. I'm a fucking disruptor. Hey, Nanny Sharon, good to see you. Let me show you what the Creators Music Studio looks like. Because, I mean, you might not know. I've shown this before. But hey, I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll pick a song, and we'll play it together. Let's see here. Tell your favorite YouTuber that they should start utilizing their fucking, the YouTube Creators Studio. Because, I mean, I'm utilizing every tool they offer. And that I just noticed that I'm able to respond to comments under my videos with a voice message. So look out. I think Wise Angel UK got my first voice response. Although I have to read. I think they erased it because I said fuck. I think they have AI in there because it would be vulgar if you were just like clicking off in a fucking response to somebody. It's like whoa. But that's kind of cool. Have you guys seen that? Anybody have that available on your phone yet? It should be soon if it's not already. All right, so this is what it looks like up in here, up in this bitch. All right, I'll show you. Have you seen this before? If you don't want to see this, I won't waste your time, but I find it interesting. So see here, this is, I was just looking for A Horse with No Name by America. So basically, you just, here, I'll give you an example of something here. Let's see, Guns N' Roses. Since Nonsense always plays that fucking 4-second clip of Guns N' Roses, which is one of the most obnoxious things in the entire world, by the way. She can just come into Creator Studio and find the Guns N' Roses song. Actually, it helps if you put in the musician as well. Or a song. Let's see. Welcome to the Jungle. That's what that goofy bitch plays. Oh, not well. Some welcome. Oh. All right. So Bing Bop. So there's, okay, so it's just going to be slow. That's funny. Hit the thumbs up, guys. This is entertaining. I'm showing you behind the curtain, dude. All right. Okay, so here's Guns N' Roses. Over here, you see this little money symbol? Okay, let me make sure you can see that. You can. Awesome. So here, right over here, there's this money symbol. See that? So it tells you right away if you cursor over it, it says this track will not affect your video's visibility, but it will make it ineligible for monetization. Short monetization will not be affected. So I mean, you can get away with almost playing any song in a short video on YouTube. Short in the traditional sense of a short video, 30 seconds. Now you're able to make a short video, I think, all the way up to 3 minutes. You can't get away with that. But this is what you do. Couple of ways. So first, this is a loophole. Just put it on 0 and hit apply, and it'll tell you if there's any free versions available. There are not. Nah, bitch, is what it said to me. So I'll get rid of that filter, and then back here. So now I go to, are there any? If I click on this, are there available for revenue share, or you can buy it right here. These are versions of it that you can buy for $2 to use. Or this is what I typically do. I just click on revenue share, and this is where I find all the covers of the shit that I play. A lot of times. I don't know why it's so slow today. Or is it just not working at all? What the fuck? There we go. So here's, not free versions, but versions I can use. And what will occur is if I make $18 in AdSense for a video, Guns N' Roses will get, or whoever the musician is, it's often covers, they'll get, or whoever owns the song will get half. It's like a 50-50 split. Now, I really test my limits sometimes, and I'll use like 5 or 6 revenue share songs, and it works the same. I don't know if they're getting pennies or what, but that's really not my concern. Let me look in chat and see what you guys are saying. I'm not trying to bore you. I thought this would be interesting. What's up, Kansas City Chiefs? Be Real, Sherry Rollins. Good to see everyone. Hope you're well. Why other YouTubers don't utilize this song cachet like you? I have no idea. Maybe I shouldn't even tell them. But one of my biggest pet peeves about YouTubers it's the fact that they want to keep everything secret from the people that fucking pay the money. I think if you're making $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 a month on here, you better give the people that are fucking filling your pockets with money some understanding of what's happening here. And you know why? You know what, Patricia? I've considered this, and they know this is here. I think they don't do it because they're lazy. I think they're lazy. They'd rather just play their stupid stock intro song, and it's just like, okay, we've seen this before. It might be part of the cult induction. it might those songs that they use might actually be trancing you into believing that they're not pathological liars. I have no idea. But here you can sample.
Who designed the logo?
I did.
Oh,
Really? Tell me about that.
Which one? The actual.
Oh, you can get yourself an interview with Axl Rose, dude. You get the idea. And this one right here, revenue. What is that? Yeah, you can use 30 seconds of that before you get in trouble. If it has this caution symbol. And then remember, if you can't use it at all, it looks like this. But you know what? Even if you do use a song like that, so long as you don't use a bunch of them, it's usually pretty chill. Most people, I don't know. See this? But here's another tricky thing about this. I've used a few songs that had this disclaimer where it says will not affect your video's visibility. That's not true. I don't know why, but Russia and Belarus, every time I use fucking songs, like big songs, they're clearly copywritten, Russia and Belarus gets blocked every time. Only those 2 countries. So sorry to my Rushkis out there. There's nothing I can do. My analytics tell me that nobody in Russia listens anyways. So I'm good on that. And here comes the train, dude. So that's that. Let's see. Sherry Rollins, good to see ya. I think I said hello to Nanny Sharon already. What's going on? What the actual fuck? It seems like everyone's having a meltdown. I'm not gonna lie. I almost deleted my channel yesterday, so I'm totally catching the vibe that's occurring here. It's like, fuck this place, dude. What's going on here? But and then I get inspired to see that YouTube actually does their job, and we got rid of a big, stinking, loudmouth, racist human being that said she was going to weaponize her pedo ex-husband against other YouTubers, clearly implying that she's still in communication with this guy. Meanwhile, she's in the woods looking for missing children, all the while trying to convince thousands of people that she's pretty. She's not pretty. Cletus, none of the shit that you people are doing is pretty at all. Princess of fucking Turd Town. Fuck out of here. What's up, little bit? Good to see you. Michelle420. Always a pleasure. So, I see Melissa's in the chat. I was considering reviewing what she had to say. It's pretty rough. We don't have to do that. If she's against that, I won't do it. I saw that Sue played a little bit of it, and you fucking every right to be mad, dude. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. Well, she lost her YouTube channel. Maybe she can, like, yeah, I'm not sure what else I can say about that. What's up, Tinker? Good to see you. Working and listening. Oh, cool. A little bit says, I doubt it's peppermint. Don't do that to me, dude. I just ate. What the boomba clot? You better not delete channel. I almost did yesterday. I was just like, I didn't go live. I was just, fuck, dude. So many people were texting me, are you okay? Yeah. I mean, if it's just been a day or two and I don't go live, it's because I don't have anything to say. And you know what? I came to the conclusion that that's fucking normal. And just going every single day and clucking around, that's not the normal thing. There's nothing normal about that. It's fuck, dude. That's all I can say about that. Let's see here. Yeah, I did see that, Cheese. I responded. I don't give a fuck. Oh, sorry for the train noise. Yeah, man. I mean, my official opinion is if you're gonna kick it with racist people or hang out with people that exploit, just blatantly, explicitly exploit their own children on YouTube, then I mean, if you stand for that, you can grab a bag of dicks on the way out. Like, that's how I feel about that, and that's a broad stroke. I mean, that goes for every one of you mofos, dude. I don't give it. I mean, are you kidding me? That's a hell to the no, dude. I got too much respect for myself to stand by and say that's normal, because that shit ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking irrational. It's mental. It's bollocks. It's shenanigans. It's bacane. It's all kinds of things, dude. It's all kinds of things. Literally have to go to different languages to find words that are more effective for what it is. It's stupid. It's what it is. What's up, Georgia Peach? Good to see you, my dear. Some crazy implosion happening, and I've missed a lot and ignored it. I mean, you really didn't miss anything. Here's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, it's the calm before the storm, and fucking my nuts are in retrograde and all this other weird shit. Dude, shut up. Shut up, dude. Everybody shut up with that shit. You know what? Here, let's just learn together. Because I don't know, dude. I'm no hippie, dude. I like sage. I like, the fuck? Let's find out what this Mercury in retrograde's all about. If I can't find a video that's like less than 2 minutes long, though, I can't do it, dude. Because, I mean, I just can't. Mercury in my fucking... Oh, man, retrograde. What does it mean, man? How's it going to affect my lemon grove, dude? I don't have 20 minutes to watch some shit. Dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson was on the Bill Maher show. It was fucking beautiful. Cheese, did you see this? If you guys haven't seen this, it's on YouTube, man. Fucking do yourself a favor. It's so fantastic. First of all, Neil deGrasse Tyson is a prick. He's an absolute prick, dude. But so is Bill Maher. So them together, it was one of the funniest. Oh my God, dude. I was like fucking almost snotting out of my nose laughing so hard. It's so fucking funny. All it took was for Neil deGrasse Tyson to say to Bill Maher, he was just like, "Why are you always such a grump?" And it would just turn into a war. It spiraled into Neil deGrasse Tyson saying to Bill Maher, he was like, "Oh, I bet you're a big hit on college campuses still," completely like demeaning all of his or diminishing all of his work. It was so fucking good, dude. It made my soul happy, dude. When millionaires are fighting with each other, dude, that's like music to my ears. All right, let's see. Let's learn, guys. Let's learn something here. Mercury in my notes. This one's only what? Wait, 9 years ago? That's too long ago. Let's see here. Here we go. It's 10 years ago. Has it changed in 10 years? I bet it hasn't. It's the same shit, right? It hasn't changed. This guy looks way too serious about it. No, thank you. Prepare now. What the fucking dude? I'm not worried. Let's see. Here, let's listen to a scientist. Gail's on.
It's a celestial event that's getting a whole lot of attention.
Let's see. Give me a second here. Let's do this.
Mercury in retrograde, it happens 4 times this year. Some think that the planet's movements can hurt communication, technology, travel, and a whole lot more. One tweet reads...
See, the problem with showing this, though, is all these stupid motherfuckers that say this every other day, dude, they're going to learn what it is. It's like I'm making them smarter by accident, dude. That's a problem.
Says, no wonder I want to impulsively give myself new bangs and reach out to all my ex-boyfriends. I love that one. Another one says, for the rest of the month, my excuse for everything will be Mercury in retrograde, even though I don't even know what it means.
That's exactly it, man. That's exactly all the dumbest people I know are fucking yapping about. And this is exactly, is it a full moon tonight? It's the same shit every day. It's so cliche that it makes my brain hurt.
New science and futurist contributor Michio Kaku, he knows what it means. Why? Because he's a physics professor at the City University of New York. Good morning to you, Mr. TV star.
Morning.
If we had time, I'd ask you about that commercial. How they
This guy doesn't age, man. He's looked the same for 25 years.
get you to do that?
Well, you know, scientists have that image of being detached, cold, objective.
Yeah.
And I wanted to project a warm image, the fact that we scientists are human too. We care about the human condition. And that's why I said to myself, well, you know, hey, I use TurboTax when I do my income tax.
Well, when you think
so why
funny,
not?
You don't think Michio Kaku, but you're very funny in the commercial.
You do this for free.
No, there is a compensation, but you're not going to get rich doing commercial. I'll tell you that right now.
I need to know about Mercury in retrograde.
Yes.
What is
Yeah,
what
guys, come on, like get to the point. What's all this cackle?
Is it?
I
What
don't
is it?
understand. Tell me.
Okay, well, the planets move slowly across the night sky, but then they suddenly stop, go backwards, loop around, and then go forwards again. That mystified the ancients. Why should the planets do that? And so retrograde is associated with uncertainty, confusion, doubt. Don't get married.
Yes.
Don't go embarking upon a business venture during
You believe
Mercury
that?
retrograde.
You believe
well,
that?
as Shakespeare once said, the fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. And it's due to the fact that Mercury is the fastest planet in the solar system. The symbol is the man with the wings. And as Mercury bypasses and swings by the Earth, it appears to go backwards. Let's say you're in a car. You're in the fast lane. You overtake a car in the slow lane, and you look at the car, it seems to go backwards.
But
it's
stuff
an
does
illusion.
seem to go wrong, though, Professor. Our Chrysalis cam didn't work. Twitter went...
Hey, has anybody had any negative experiences or any actual tangible, provable like effects from this in their life? Or is it just people that are always on drugs that are paranoid?
down this week. The phone system went down. I know some people didn't get the date they were expecting.
Right.
Stuff does seem to go wrong during Mercury. How do you explain that?
Well,
shit's gonna go wrong anyways, dude. Welcome to Earth. Like, get yourself a fucking helmet. What do you mean, Gail? What do you mean? Hey, also, no, I didn't hear Granny Watching was doing that. You know what? I don't watch her. You know why I don't watch her? Because she's a trash human being. It's pretty simple for me. I completely eradicated my algorithm of people like Granny's Watching and Laura and Elevated Truth. All the underlings, the bottom feeders, the people that like just aren't worth even recognizing, like wispies and these type people. They're completely out of my algorithm. I listen to people that complete sentences, and I listen to all kinds of crazy shit. Beelzebub's Bay. What up? Great name. It's just weird on several channels. One of Dolly's mods posted elsewhere that Dolly is dying of heart failure or disease. Oh dear God. Well, let's not put that into the universe. First of all, we know he's had heart issues, so like let's leave it to him to talk about that. I don't even want to fucking. That makes me feel uneasy. Nobody wants to see any physical harm brought to that man at all. That's terrible. That's terrible. Do you like Michu Akuku? Sorry, that's the best I can spell his name. I don't know. I'm not sure who that is. It sounds familiar. It's in the stars, man.
Stuff goes wrong all the time. What can I say? It's just that we remember it.
Answer too.
We remember it during the Mercury retrograde, and we say, aha, I knew it all the time. But things happen like that all the time. Like you pick up the phone, and it's somebody you were thinking about at that moment, and you say, aha, I'm psychic.
Yes.
But millions of times you think about somebody, and they're not on the phone, and you forget about that. You only remember the hits. You don't
Exactly, man. These stupid humans.
remember the misses.
Okay.
It's so good to have you.
Yeah. So so you're saying all of our mishaps are not it's not the Mercury retrograde. Got it.
We got to go.
Yeah.
But thank you very much.
Right.
She's
We're
like, this
getting
is
a big
over.
old
We
hook here.
gotta
Thank
go.
you very much, Professor.
Bye,
It's good to
guys. See you later. Hasta luego. What the fuck? She was like, we gotta go. She sounded like somebody that just like broke up people having a decent conversation. I mean, what the hell? Well, that's sweet of you, Deanna Pittman. I don't know if Melissa's still here, but there's a message in the chat for her. What's up, Marie? Good to see you. How you doing? What's happening? What's up, Joe? Good to see you, as always. A little bit, so hopefully I didn't miss anyone. So let's have a look and see what the crack bee is up to. Voices Carry, always a pleasure to see you, my dear. It says, my boss blames that ish on everything. It drives me nuts. Come on, man. Come on, man. I tell you what, I lived in Santa Barbara for a very long time, and I met some of the most obnoxious, Karen-ass hippie women that you'll ever fucking imagine, dude. I mean, you just imagine the fucking painful stereotype, and that's exactly what it was, man. Dreadlocks, earth tone color clothing, some type of scarf that represented some ethnicity that had nothing to do with them. I mean, it was just the most obnoxious shit I've ever seen in my life. But mixed in all those fucking, just, I don't know, I'll just call them crazy people. There were decent people that knew what they were talking about, but it was so difficult to distinguish what was the real deal and who was just like trying to hand you, here, hold this crystal, man, it'll change your life, man. It's like, all right, I'm pretty sure it won't. I got to get to work. You have a good rest of whatever this is that you're doing. And I mean, I don't mean to talk bad because there were some really decent hippies. Like I said, I had a roommate that was like a total hippie, but everything he did made sense. You know, he was like he was a hard ass about like dishes in the sink. And that's when I learned I need one spoon, one fork, a couple of cups, just one set of dishes for myself. I don't need anything more than that. So he had this genius idea. He just had it color coded. All of his shit was a certain color. I can't remember what it was. I think it was just black. And then my shit was red. So anytime there was a sink full of dishes, we can look and see because, Santa Barbara is very expensive. People that work front desks of hotels and bartend and I think at that time I'd bought a giant 20,000 watt sound system from Guitar Center, all JBL, and I was renting out to these ravers in the mountains. So Friday and Saturday nights, if I wasn't working either bartending or at the front desk of a hotel, I'd be up there with my gear with a bunch of people out of their minds, and I would be like one of the only sober people there. So that was fun, but always had to work. The hippies just always seemed to just be there. It cost $3,000 a month for a fucking studio apartment. I'm like, how do you people even live here? So if you're rich, how? I don't get it. How can you be rich and a hippie? It blows my mind. Let's see. Years ago. Yeah, just no surprise. Granny's watching this. Ugh. Look, anyone who says, First of all, she gave the impression to everyone that she was physically unwell with cancer, and like she was giving stories like, oh, this is going to be my last chance to take my kids to Disney World or whatever the fuck it was, dude. Yuck, dude. And then let's not forget that she makes a living off exploiting missing children. So, I mean, really, what can you do? What can you do? I guess you could burn some sage, man, and hope for the best. Or if you're Brittany J, you could just blame everyone else. How is there? Someone took a leak and just left the word yay in the back chat. There's always a Kanye fan around, I tell you. Deanna Pittman says, Melissa, it's good they don't live next or live close to me. Well, I said, I mean, and I'll stand by this. If any of you knuckleheads get like arrested, I'll bail you out. You got to pay me back, and you know, I'm catching up, starting at the beginning. Okay, yeah, I didn't get into much. I think I'm gonna pull up the crack bee. I haven't seen any of this. Someone told me she was going overboard with shit. Let's have a look ourselves. The original locale, the original con man. She's got a voice that matches Nonsense's shoulders. Dun dun dun. Gross, dude. Ick. Yuck. Dude, Nonsense is so upset that her racist friend got kicked off YouTube. Hey, Nonsense. Ha ha. Nasty Naster said, oh look, Queen Bee's live now with only 260 people there. That's terrible. If you have 26,000 subscribers, dude, that's so bad. That's so bad. Holy shit, dude. Maybe we'll audio snipe that heifer. Let's see here. But first, let's have a look at her. I think it was from yesterday, from what people were telling me. I didn't see any of this. I have no idea. Raw reactions here at the Lemon Grove. Like I said, the link's there if anybody wants it. If not, all good. I can run a show all by myself. That's what I do. I don't need a team of people that are slightly dumber and slightly crazier than I am. I can do it all by myself. What's up, Pookie? Good to see you. Sky Kansas City's or Sky KC. I don't know if that stands for Kansas City or not, but welcome in. Welcome back. Let's see. What's this here? What do we got? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Death by Chocolate, thank you so much for the Cash App. That's so kind of you. Dropping 20 on it. I'll play another song. Hey, you know what? Pick a song, and I'll see if I can find a decent version of it. If you're gonna stick around for a little bit, we'll listen to the old crack mouth over here, and then I'll play you a song if you want. Try to get you something for your money, dude. Let's see here. 6 hours ago, I thought I need to put this here just in case. Roger that. Thank you, boss. My moderators are the best. Shout out my moderators. Every one of them can probably kick your ass. I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't think most channels can say that. Let's see here. God, our music sucks so bad, dude. It makes me want to never listen to music ever again, and that's terrible. Let's see. What's it called here? Side lies, side eyes, and cry bullies. I mean, the biggest cry bully in town, dude. BHB back again, bashing Sebastian's parents. I'm not going to cover any of that shit. Look, I'll be straight with you, and this may be a very unpopular opinion. I don't even know how to say this. The police department that BHB and Seth are outside of, and I understand Sonya's there too, who's always been nothing but sweet to me. That police department fucking sucks, dude. It sucks. It's such a stumbling block. They're literally not doing a lot of stuff that they can be doing. So I understand. And here's the thing. I'm not sure if understanding what they're doing makes me a crazy person or not, but I do understand. I don't particularly think it's going to be effective. But at the same time, if you remember just a month ago, I was attempting to get information from that same town in their police department, and I found you know what I discovered quickly? They are garbage. And I'm not saying this. Please don't take this like I'm just saying this flippantly or that I take it lightly. They really do suck. I mean, of all the places I've contacted in trying to learn about things. You know me, I'm Captain Foya, hashtag Team Foya. I've never experienced as such a group of dickheads in my life. So I understand. Here's what I would wish, and this probably seems even more irrational than actually understanding why they're doing it. I think it would be more effective if there were more decent people there with them, and it was slightly more organized and less chaotic. Everyone has the right to protest. We know this is Bullhorn Betty's shtick. I just think instead of having the effect that they're looking for, and that being them being taken seriously, and hopefully taking more action to pursue investigating the missing or Sebastian's case, I just fear that it's not going to achieve what they want. In fact, I think it might discourage the people, since they're yelling at them, that it might discourage the investigators to do anything, or it could have no effect at all. So I don't know what to make of it. I don't know. What do you? I know what you guys think already, and I know you probably don't agree with me, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. I mean, that's why you're here, right? To hear what I think. What do you think, though? Because you know I'm Team Seth, dude. I think he's a decent man, and I can't imagine what he's going through. I don't think most of us can, to be frank with you. Let us be frank. Speaking of Santa Barbara, there used to be a hot dog shop there, and it was called Lettuce Be Frank. Pretty clever name. I don't know what lettuce has to do with hot dogs, though. Betty goes overboard. Hey, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not. But here's the thing. That's sincerely, if it was more organized and less like, I don't know, menacing. But here's the other thing. If you're going to protest, I think I'm pro being menace. Like, it's so difficult, man. It's so difficult. What I tried to do is I looked at it as if I didn't know them, and really they're just going to get ridiculed for what they're doing, and I hate that. Because ideally you would be able to, gather with people that are like-minded to protest something that you see that's wrong, and there is a wrong there because that police department is rotten as fuck. But at the same time, I don't know. I guess the way I'm thinking about it is like there's a lot of energy being expelled. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like maybe that energy could be better used in a different way. But fuck, what do I know, dude? All right, so we're gonna review the crackhead for a little bit. 5150. Let's get past her. Is this all Betty? See, I don't care about that. I will say, and I'll just show the image of it. Betty looks like, most of you know. Are you guys SNL fans? Remember Wild and Crazy Guys? She looks like the Dan Aykroyd character from SNL's Wild and Crazy Guys. Before we review this, I'll find a clip of the Wild and Crazy Guys from SNL. So now we all know what Mercury in retrograde means. It means that Queen Bee still lives in the trap house, and Brittany J still sucks at fucking YouTube. Is everyone cool? Let's see here. Wild and Crazy Guys. They played like these Eastern European guys that did like hand pistols. Same hat. Look, I'll show you. I can't play this whole thing, but I can play. I'll play the. This is so good. All right, so you see Betty's hat, right? I can't do a side by side. I don't have that capability with Restream. See Betty's hat, right? All right, check this out. This is too good, dude. Sometimes I don't even care if you guys get this, man. It's fucking hilarious to me. Look at this. Here comes another fucking train, dude. That's the same hat that Betty's wearing. That's the same hat. Tell me that's not the same hat, dude. Different color.
Oh, Jorge, my brother. There will certainly be a lot of swinging in our bachelor pad tonight.
Okay, I don't want to get a copyright strike. You guys get the idea. They went hat shopping at the same fucking place. Who knew, dude? Who knew? Wild and crazy Betty. All right. I have no interest in, like I said, that's my opinion about what Betty's doing down there. I haven't watched it, so if there's something specifically egregious, please let me know or don't. I mean, you're welcome to let me know. I have no appetite for that shit, dude. I watched her get reviewed by the biggest scumbags on YouTube for years, dude. It's enough. I've seen enough of it for the rest of my life. Let's pause for the cause here. Choo choo, motherfucker. Oh no, sorry, Deanna. Deanna has an ulcer. Bummer, dude. All right, let's see what this heifer's talking about.
Bullshit she caused. Yeah, I think it's
But she's been obsessed with BHP for like way too long. Way too long. Like I can't imagine. I've been battling with this heifer for I don't know a couple of years solid, but like this shit with her and Betty, man, it's like ancient. It's so boring. It's so beat up. It's so beat up, dude. Big old loser. He's going to save the community from BHP, so BHP will never do this to anyone again. It was all bullshit, dude. It was all a money grab. The bitch got who knows how many hundreds of thousands of dollars and refuses to show the receipts. So when she talks about Betty, dude, I don't have an appetite for it. I just do not have an appetite for it. I just don't. And I don't know why anybody else does, dude. Truly. Zero fucks given over there in QBs. Hey, man, that adds up.
It's ridiculous. Which, like I said, I know there's quite a few people still hanging at Granny's. They'll flutter over. They'll fly over when they're ready. They'll buzz over this way.
Let me look at chat really quick to see what's happening. What's up, Solar Rider? So good to see you. Sorry if I missed anybody. Let me see here. Marlo Brando is the wild one. Wild and crazy guys. She looks like an extra in the movie The Wild One. Oh God, I gotta look now. Lately, coming on the YouTube, I feel like a background extra in a fucking David Lynch film. Like if you know, you know. Tinker 6 years. I got off about 5 months to get a new phone and computer and create another account. I couldn't remember my passwords. That's what being 59 does. Hello, started watching. Dude, yeah, I'm 2 years away from being 50, dude. By the time I'm 59, I'm not gonna remember anything, dude. I'm gonna have to leave notes for myself, like that movie of the guy that got all the tattoos of numbers on his body.
I mean, I think her community was talking to Clue about losing her channel and stuff. I'm so
Fuck that racist and fuck her channel. Cletus, fuck you too.
just over the bullshit. I'm so over it.
Sure you are. Sure you are.
It's really shitty that you have shitbags like
you, bitch. It's really shitty that there are dirtbags like you, Rebecca Turner, just sitting here shitting all day on the internet, dude. You suck at everything. You're a terrible person. You've been an absolute terror to dozens of people on this platform. You attack people's domestic violence past. You dox babies. You collect videos of half-dressed children. Like you are the worst person here now that Clue is gone. She was actually worse than you. She was worse than you. And I don't know if it's just because you're just slightly smart enough to be explicitly racist, although you do harbor racist and you have a long history of doing that. It's all the other stuff that you do. It's all the weird shit that you do. You're a creepy human being. And I haven't, listen, there's so much more dirt on you that I haven't even fucking started showing yet. Like, so just thank sweet baby Jesus that there's been this little distraction with old Sleepy over there. Don't get too comfortable, QB. The best thing you could do is just leave my fucking name out of your mouth. But you won't, because you're the dumbest person I've ever seen in my life.
We'll just Beej and all them, and they say, like David, you know what I mean? People like that.
I mean,
and then you have people like Toasty.
This bitch every single day has to mention my name, dude. This lonely failure. Every single day, dude. Every single day. Every single day, dude. You know why? Because she's sitting in a hand-me-down trap house in close proximity to an actual shit chair, just feeling bad for herself while raking in the money, dude. I feel no sympathy for this turd. Your racist friend is gone. Ha ha. And you should be next, Rebecca. You should be next. You're sitting over there classifying me with people that should lose their channels. Oh, bitch. I got channel security so long as they allow people like you here. You know what I have on my channel that you don't have at all on your channel and haven't for 4 years? Content. Have a look. Most of it's about your sorry ass, but content it is, dear.
Toasty. I'm really upset that Toasty lost her channel. I think it's bullshit.
I have an opinion on that as well. Fuck Toasty.
I mean, we don't do that stuff over here, so we haven't been reporting them like that. We haven't been.
Yeah, she don't do that stuff over here. She's a fucking liar. She's a liar. She's a big fat liar.
Trying to take their channels from them. That ain't what we've been about.
I mean, what you should be about is getting yourself some motherfucking Kleenex and blowing your nose. You sound crazy right now.
I mean, I do think it's somebody mentioned something about Clue not coming over here, but I mean, has she really had a chance to?
She's trash. And yes, she's had a chance to. If she didn't come to your panel yet, you should be concerned because she's recently been talking about she knows that people on her side are doing fuck shit as well. And she's been on everyone else's panel there, crackhead. Hey, most of us don't need a weatherman to know which way the fucking wind is blowing. She's over there standing in the backyard of a trap house with her shoes off, with her moderator trying to guide her back to her own live stream. QB, you're cooked, dude. You're cooked.
It happened last night while she was in Nonsense's chat. So she went to Nonsense's to explain what happened, and then she got up this morning and Granny was live. So
don't even get me started on how disrespectful it is for this heifer to be doing whatever the fuck she's doing with plastic baggies, dude. What is happening right now? What is wrong with these people, man? These people have no respect for you. They just don't. They just don't. They don't.
So she popped over there. So she really hasn't had an opportunity to come up over here.
I mean, what is she doing right now? What is she? See, this is gonna be my lane from now on. I'm gonna start recording just the background noises, what these goofy bitches are doing, and just make up a scenario that what it sounds like to me. I have no idea what she's doing right now. No clue. What does this even sound like to you guys?
To explain what happened, and then she got up this morning and Granny was live.
I mean, what is that? I don't have anything on my fucking desk that sounds like that, dude. I'm looking at my desk. It's a normal desk. I've got some books. I've got a cup full of pens. I got this little LED light that plugs into my Chromebook. I don't have anything on my desk at all that sounds like whatever the fuck this is, dude. This is the most obnoxious. You might as well be chewing ice, heifer.
It happened last night while she was in Nonsense's chat. So she went to Nonsense's to explain what happened, and then
you know what, QB, with all that noise, that's a big no, bud. That's a big no. That's obnoxious. That's just as bad as your fucking 40-minute intro. What the fuck? I want my money back, dude. I didn't even contribute. Hey, Grandma Sherry, so good to see you. Clue is on Trisha's panel right now. Hey, man. Hey, man. Do you want everyone to leave here and go watch Trisha? Or hey, man, what's going on here?
She got up this morning and Granny was live.
I know you're saying that. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, Clue's been on. Hey, man. Clue's been on everyone's. Hey, Rebecca. Clue's been on everyone's panel but mine and yours. That should really tell you something, bud. And also, what are you doing over there? What are these noises?
To explain what happened, and then she got up this morning. And
what is that, dude? Is she eating like 3 at a time? Is she eating those Ferrero Rochers or whatever, those chocolates in the foil? Also, I read about those and because I paid for a subscription to the New York Times, and now I just read the New York Times every day, the whole thing. So those how do you say it? Ferrero Rocher, Roche? You know what I'm talking about. Those, don't eat those. First of all, they're poison. and I don't care if they want to sue me for this. They are poison. They tested them, and almost every one of them has live salmonella living inside of it. Also, the foil wrapping that they put on it leaches into the chocolate and becomes a toxin. Of course, if you just eat them every once in a while, which most people do, no big deal. I mean, you just breathe American air and it's bad enough. But if you eat them often, maybe find a substitute, because it's poison. I watched a video that I found after the article, and it's so disgusting. And I love those things. I thought they were fancy. Turns out they're poisonous. Anyways.
And Granny was live, so she popped over there. So she really hasn't had an opportunity to come up over here. To be honest. If somebody said something.
Oh, dude, listen to the Capital Cope over here. It's like fucking, what's in your wallet? A fucking Copital One. This bitch is coping so hard. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right meow? Scranton Strangler says, well, I'll be flying from Texas to Tennessee in the morning to attend the gathering. Wish me luck, that I don't end up getting a good look at the inside of. Well, hey, listen, I'm glad that more people are going. And I know, like, to my longtime friends here on YouTube, they know how irrational that sounds. But I mean, maybe you could it's difficult to be positive in those circumstances, but try to bring some organization and some positivity to the situation, because right now it seems like they're just screaming into the void, and it's difficult to see that. And of course, they're going to get criticized for it no matter what. And I'm just about fed up with Betty's whatever. I mean, she's always a wild woman, but people are again talking negatively about the father of a missing child, dude. And I it's not personal, but it feels personal, and it pisses me off. And it should piss everyone off.
Said something about somebody said something about, she said it was the Krama babies. No, I didn't hear that. Why? What did the Krama babies get struck?
Seems like a bunch of stinking conspiracy theories from a crackhead.
The Krama baby.
It's all coke and mirrors with this lady.
Baby channel. Did the Krama baby channel get struck? That's what it makes me wonder if that's not what happened, because I mean, I don't think that's what happened.
She has major sinus issues. I mean, I do too, but I've just been sick lately. She sounds like she's got the whole Bolivian army marching in her nose. Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe I heard wrong, or maybe they said it wrong. Maybe I misunderstood. But they said something about Krama baby. But that's, I mean, did Krama baby get any strikes?
I mean, QB, I found your song.
I mean,
there's always a dog in distress at her house, man.
Right. The crip walking video is still up, right? Or is it? Did they?
Ever since 2001, the cops have been going to her house because her dogs run all over the neighborhood, dude, all over the place. The last time that the animal control was at her house, it was a few months ago, and she went live and said she was going to drag that man by his teeth down her driveway. Dude, you can't write this shit. Absolute garbage. A violent person, fucking just ugh. Could you imagine if this woman was the woman that was responsible for making your fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in the morning? Holy shit, dude.
Did they take it? Did YouTube take it down?
Why don't you just look, asshole? Like, what is she doing? Fucking yelp.
Okay, if that...
yelp. She gets mad at them too, dude. You cannot write this shit. This is crazy. I mean, come on. Complete locale.
Was the case though? Why isn't the original one is still up? Let me go look.
This is the land of confusion. It just dawned on her that all she has to do is pick up her phone and look herself. It would take literally 3 fucking seconds, dude. Then she's got, is it still up? Did someone get struck? Just fucking look, asshole. You know what this is? You know what this does to my sweet, sweet soul, though? It makes me so happy inside, because it makes me realize that she doesn't have the network of information that I have. If something happens, man, I fucking know. Like, I'm in the top 25 people to find shit out around here. Like, everyone just tells me everything, and they're not telling her. I love that. She's out of the loop, dude. She's being shunned. I'm here for it.
Go look for myself. Hold on.
I mean, what?
Cause that don't make no sense to me. Hold on.
What is she doing? She's just on the internet, man. Just on the live stream, just like I am. What is she doing? What is in front of her? What is all that noise, man? Like, what the fuck? Now it's just dead air. What the fuck, dude? Is that dog okay? What the fuck? Hit that thumbs up, guys. I mean, is this my fault? Do I have it paused? No, it's just dead air from her, man. Garbachity. This is garbage. This is, you know what this is? This is like big time failed drug dealer energy, dude. That's what this is. This is a cautionary tale of how not to live your life as a lady. This is just dead air. You could smell the remorse emanating from fucking Galesburg, dude. QB has a wide on for Sinner. That's a female for I'm pretty sure that fucking King Bird has balls, dude. Are you kidding me? I mean, she got a voice that matches Nonsense's shoulders. Sounds like pills. It's impossible for me to tell, man. I call it marijuana, coke, crack, and meth. Oh, so then she must be, what is it, insufflating? Insufflating, is that what it means? Insufflating? Is that how you say it? Pills? I've seen people do that. I was in the drunk tank in Santa Barbara one time, and I saw a guy sniff instant coffee. I was like, hey, man, why'd you do that? And he was like, good question. Well, all right, bud. All right. Nice to meet you. I'm Dave. Rummaging through shit. Who knows? It's so crazy, dude.
The original video is still up.
Dude, she's full on having a conversation with just nobody, man. And also, is that dog okay?
Well, it's still showing for me. So that don't make
It's
sense.
still showing for me. Hey, man, if it's showing for you, that means it's still up. She doesn't even know what day of the week it is.
Sense.
Also, I'm fully aware that the overlay is obnoxious. It's on purpose. It's more dead air, man. This is crazy. Don't be a dead air Debbie. Oh, look at that. My avatar fits right in the fucking lemon. Let's go. What's going on, Guilty of Crime? Good to see you. I just popped on just a nighttime casual. Nothing too crazy. We're reviewing some of the crack B. This is actually her live stream playing behind me here, but she just wandered away from her own live stream. It's just dead air. She can't keep 250 people in her chat now, dude. She's got 26,000 fucking subscribers. What I would be doing if I was her, I'd be going to the Galesburg Piggly Wiggly to see if I can start bagging groceries and make an honest living. Hey, Rebecca, the fucking writing's on the wall, big dog. Party's over. Same for you, Cletus. You weak little man.
Yeah, it's still up. So that doesn't make any sense.
Duh. Hey, dude, that took way too long. All you had to do was go to their page and see if it was there. She's bullshit, man. She wasn't looking to see if that video was there. You can do that in literally 10 seconds. What are you doing over there? What's that noise? Is your dog okay?
I don't know. It's really odd. It's hard to say when she hasn't been over here. I mean, I know that's what
Oh, I see what she's doing. She's feeling like a big dumb bitch because Clue hasn't come over and gone on her panel yet. Hey, man, the writing's on the wall, Queen Bee. It's kind of looking like your friend Clue don't fucks with you no more. Oh, I hope that's true, dude. You deserve all the mud in the face that you can deserve there, Rebecca. It would be sweet, sweet vengeance if your racist friend didn't even like you anymore. Think about that. Think about that. If that's true, Queen Bee, that means the worst person here won't even fuck with you. That's crazy. Cheers.
What said that she'd said, but it's hard to, because that doesn't make sense.
He's having fucking a big cope session. All capital letters. C-O-P-E. Say it along with me, crowd. C-O-P-D. QB, it's so fun to watch you cope like this. It just took her 7 minutes to look and see if someone's live stream was up there to figure out whether or not or why Clue didn't come to her. Clue went on everyone else's panel except for you. At this point, she might be on my panel before she's on yours. Haha, bummer, dude. Hey, smoke him if you got him.
They don't. Hold on. They didn't strike them. Struck Clue as she played Crib Baby Walk in reality.
What's up, Bobby Elf?
Reality can't strike where Clue played it, though.
I'm getting reports from trusted sources that YouTube is all fucked up. So hopefully everything's good for you guys. If your YouTube just closes out or crashes, just maybe even reset your phone and try again. Getting mixed results from that, but at least back out of YouTube and pop back in if it's getting funky. I did see a bunch of like half chat that was Spanish and half that was English in another live stream earlier. I was like, oh, that's cool. What the fuck? I'm trying to figure out what she's doing there in the background. Does she know she's live?
I think it was simply about attacking Clue's channels. The video was likely just...
Dude, she can barely talk, man. She can barely talk. Listen to this shit, dude. It's like her brain wants to talk, but her mouth can't, dude. It's something else. What's up, NH girl?
I think it was simply about attacking Clue's channels. The video was likely just a means to...
Holy shit, dude. Wow, wow, wow. If this bitch calls me wet brain, that's wild.
In the goal. Yeah, but I mean, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, we've been here 5 years. That don't make no sense. I never seen nothing like that.
She has no idea. This is the funniest thing about her. She has no idea how YouTube works at all. Zilch. She's the biggest dummy around. For real. Like, I'm pretty, sometimes I don't do all the stuff I need to do. And until I don't have a complete understanding how YouTube works. So I'm not Mr. YouTube. No way. I'm not the guy you go to for advice, but she states stuff like she understands what she's saying, but she's wrong usually all the time. Very rarely does she state something about YouTube or how it works and that it's true. It's fucking hilarious.
I mean.
Oh, I saw the pictures of your cats.
That's what Clue stated was making fun of reality.
That is it. You make fun of reality. Let's see here. You wouldn't want me to be live right now. I've got two smelly and pretty girls. I saw the photograph. Pookie sent me a photograph. Her cat was supposed to be too old to give birth, and it had a litter of kittens. She's running. NH Girl 733 says she's running scared, afraid she's going to lose her gravy train, just like the beluga. Dude, I don't listen. If Clue goes to fucking Kick and becomes the most successful Kick live streamer ever, I don't care. I don't kick. I don't tick. I don't talk. I don't tweet. I don't give a fuck. I just YouTube. I YouTube and I live my fucking life, dude. So if they're not here, you know what I consider that? Mission accomplished. Let Kick deal with them. Nobody gives a fuck, dude. If a racist screams on Kick and no one's there to listen to it, does it even make a sound? I find it impossible to give any fucks in my head. And I'm typically against just broadly saying I don't care, but I truly don't care about that. Help me try to figure out.
Go out there. Why are you doing this?
She's always mad at those poor dogs. Help me try to figure out what this bitch is doing in the background. It sounds like is she packaging fudge? Did she make some homemade fudge? What the hell?
You're being a nuisance, Nolly. You're being a little nuisance. You don't need to go out there. It's Betster up too. Let's see. She got 2 people over there now. Oh, fuck, hellfire.
What is she even talking about? Just imagine going into this live stream, not knowing who this shot out buster is, and you're just listening. You're like, what is this? What is going on? First of all, your first question is, who's she talking about? We don't know. What is that noise? What is she doing? Does she work in a chocolate factory? Is she fucking Willy Wonka by chance? Is that Willy Wonka? Is she Willy Wonka, dude? Pure imagination.
She got 2 people out there screaming and hollering now. Uh-oh, what we gonna do with her?
Yeah, we're not going to watch any of that, dude. This is the lamest shit ever. This is just, you know what this is? It's not content.
That is. The shit you just pulled, that's what that means, okay?
Huh?
That's what that means. When you do that,
Hold on.
you know that. I know that. Your grandma would never tell you to stay away from her.
What the fuck? What is going on? Hold on, let me back up, dude. I have no idea what's going on. She's talking about people's grandparents? What is going on? This lady's out of her mind, dude.
To go out and try to find it, because that would mean there would
Oh, she's talking badly. And let me back up. Let's get some juice here. You know what? In this particular matter, I'm 100% team Ange.
investigation, and should I go to my grandmother's place, it could result in an order of protection. Fortunately, the music festival was a case of you couldn't just attend one day, you must attend all 3 days. Well, the next time for the music event.
Speaking about music events, I just heard that Metallica is going to play a whole month at the fucking Sphere, or Sphere at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Will be in August of 2026.
Okay, so
Again,
send them back. You should have sent the
I
bracelets
have
back.
been
Send them back.
This bitch is over here nickel and diming people about sending some fucking $10 bracelet somewhere. Hey, bitch, what about the fucking $500,000 that you stole from everyone? Hey, man, is everyone not sick of this shit? Is everyone not sick of this shit? How often did this heifer say, Brenda Stapleton? Man, fuck Brenda Stapleton. But, I mean, really fuck Queen Bee, dude. What is this? Show those receipts, Buster. You can't call someone else out on little piddly fucking nickel dime shit, bitch, if you rip people off of hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is never going to be normal. Motherfuck those bracelets, dude. Are you kidding me? This is how petty and stupid this woman is. She talks about all this bullshit, man, because she's trying to evade the fact that she's a fucking con man. Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me right meow.
Right then and there.
And nobody is to question my grief. My grief is just as valid as anybody else.
Nobody questioned your grief. Not a singular fucking soul.
Not a singular fucking soul. She still thinks she's a boss, dude. Meanwhile, there's a full racist drinking her milkshake on fucking Kick right now. I'm here for it, dude. Bracelet gate. Fuck, who gives a fuck, dude? Dude, this woman's not even on YouTube anymore, and you're on her nuts about bracelets? Dude, go brush your tooth. What are you talking about?
Not one person. Not one. This is you putting words in people's mouth to,
No, she's getting that fucking mom voice now. Great.
Feel guilty or, try to make people feel guilty. Not going to work. Not gonna work at all because nobody, not one singular motherfucker.
This is probably how she talked to her family. That's why they abandoned her. Bummer, dude.
Fucking person questions your guilt or your grief.
I mean,
or
she'll turn this mindless fucking bracelet shit into something. Dude, I'm just skipping ahead, dude. I feel like, geez, man, she just sounds like an abusive person. No wonder she can't keep a man. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Turn your box of bracelets, but I'm not paying $18.40 out of my own pocket, and now maybe the
Oh god, dude, this is what we've been reduced to, and then it's all Betty. Remember, she was in a lawsuit with this woman, and she quit. Oh, and then, I mean, of course, straight to Brittany J. Dude, this bitch got nothing. Hey, nobody joined her on the panel. Clue's not coming over there. Hey, bad news, bummer. Bad news, bummer. Hey, Queen Bee. It's fucking cloudy with a 90% chance of abandonment. I'm fucking here for it, dude.
I'm not saying, people don't have
No, dude, I'm not saying, dude. Just so everyone can see for themselves, playback speed, normal, 1.0. That's not me. I'm not making her sound like she's warping over there. Holy shit, dude. Somebody get this bitch a glass of water.
This lady's out here just spewing fucking lies, and I don't support that shit, and I don't support what she's saying.
Hey, man, I don't think she's looking for your support.
And I think it's a bunch of horse shit. So I'm not going to continue to platform that bullshit.
Yeah, you will. Tomorrow you will. I promise. You don't have any fucking impulse control. You broke it with narcotics.
I'm not going to keep streaming it. I have nothing more.
I will bet $100 that she'll stream that shit in the next couple days. It's usually 12 hours and she can't contain herself. Again, zero impulse control. Like an actual 2-bit hustler on the street corner, high on crack, dude. That's what we're dealing with here.
No, that shit's...
You know how I know she's gonna play it? Because she just said she wasn't.
It's just... They're out there fucking acting a fool. I'm not gonna even encourage people to go watch it for themselves. She's got like 112 people in there or something, and I hope people continue to go elsewhere to watch it, or they watch it.
Yeah, what a sad bitch, dude. Hey, man, what about your content? What do you have to offer, Queen Bee?
Later or whatever.
Or whatever.
I have no desire to.
You have no desire to be a decent fucking person, and it's evident.
Watch her sit here and, in my opinion, harass the family of a missing child. It's just...
Dude, she almost forgot what was missing. Did you hear that? Listen to this, bitch.
Harass the family of a missing...
Dude, she forgot what was missing. It's a child that's missing, Queen Bee. You should know. You made tens of thousands of dollars off of it, you filthy bitch. What the fuck? I'm missing what? She forgot what was missing, dude. I'm not even kidding. I honestly believe that to be true. See, here's the thing. She's doing something else instead of being live on YouTube. What is she doing?
I have no desire to watch her sit here and, in my opinion, harass the family of a missing...
All right, well, let's just see here. She had no desire, and so she started watching her with no desire to do so. From the 20-minute mark to the 28-minute mark, and then Medea should sue her, and then she went back with no desire at 1 hour and 22 minutes, and that lasted... You know what this looks like to me? This looks like desire. Do you guys see what I see? So she has no desire to watch this. No desire. It's almost 2.5 hours worth of no desire. Uh-huh. I call bullshit.
A missing child. It's just ridiculous, and I can't believe that they're letting them sit out there and say the shit they're saying. It's fucking absolutely insane.
Hey, lady, you sound shot the hell out, dude. For real. Yuck.
It's disgusting. I cannot believe they're allowing it.
It's disgusting. I can't believe they're allowing it. Oh my god.
But I mean, and I'm not saying, people don't have freedom.
You know what she sounds like? She sounds like she's been up for a couple of days. That's what she sounds like. I know this sound. Like I said, I used to rent a fucking giant sound system, and that shit thumped too. There's this super hidden secret spot in the mountains above Santa Barbara. It's called Circle of Trees. The hippies loved it. It was like this perfect circle that was carved out in this perfect circle of giant pine trees. In the morning, people that were up all night doing who knows what and also drinking, this is what they sounded like. This is the woman that calls me a wet brain. She sounds like her brain is on strike. I'm not sure how to explain what it sounds like. It sounds like imagine having like a Volkswagen and it's got like 600,000 miles on it. It just keeps making this noise. You just know it's going to quit working pretty soon. but you got to use it because it's the only car you have. That's basically the relationship she has with her vocal cords.
Freedom of speech, say what you want, where you want, when you want, but there's a time and a place. And you know what I'm saying? Saying the shit right out in front of the fucking, you know.
No, I don't know. Tell us.
Courthouse or wherever she's at wasn't the place. Now they're up there saying that he was, you know, raped under his mom's care. And why are you even going there? For what?
What's up, Toby? It's good to see you, friend. Michelle says, Zanny, see, I don't have much experience dealing with people on those. I mean, listen to that fucking... listen to that. The complete... her lungs want to stop, dude. Listen to this.
For what?
She sounds absolutely... You know what she sounds like? Absolutely defeated. Absolutely. She sounds like there's a 400-pound racist that's drinking her milkshake on kick. That's the vibe I'm catching right now. Big, sad energy.
Cannot. Here's the link. I don't know if it's pinned or not, but here it is.
We're only 3 hours in, dude.
Not pinned. Hold on. Let's go.
QB, hate to tell you, dude, but the link's been pinned the whole time. People don't want to be up there with that big, sad energy you got going on right now.
Check in on JLR, see what he's talking about.
JLR, see what he's talking about. Dude, she got nothing. Dead air Debbie. Don't be like B, dude. What the? What's up, Charlie girl? It says she's what I call zero of added value. That's exactly it, dude. This is pathetic, dude.
As far as the Clue stuff goes, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
She's so mad about Clue. Clue hasn't contacted her. Clue's been on everybody else's panel except for hers, dude. Hey, QB. She's just not that into you. Dude, stop it. Don't be a stalker. No means no, okay?
Going on, and I don't really want to speak on it until she
Dude, literally everyone else knows what's going on. The buzzard is out of the loop. Bing bong.
I mean, we played the clip. I don't know what else to the clip that I think Brandy Wine clipped it. I
just rambling on.
can play that one, but it's the same
Yeah, I
clip
can see you, Cash. What up, dude?
everybody else watched. But I guess BJ sure had a lot to say and was laughing and shit or something.
I mean, this bitch is on the struggle bus. I mean, whoa, dude. Cash, what's up with your girl, dude? She sounds like she's having a difficult time thinking right now.
I don't know. I don't think it's funny. I don't find it funny. I think it's fucking foul as hell. And
What does she think is foul as hell?
let me see here.
Dude, I hope she tries to read something. I want to hear how that works out. Read something. Where's Tiny Tim? He's probably guarding the toilet seat with his honor. Good night, Grandma Sherry. Good to see you. You're not missing much here. I'm just talking some shit. I hope you feel better. I saw your post. I'm looking forward to your next live stream. This is her dead air, man. Dead air Debbie. You know what she's doing right now? She's looking down at her awkward knees and thinking to herself, what do I do with the rest of my life? What I would do if I were her, I'd find the Piggly Wiggly in Galesburg, and I would go there and I'd see if I can bag some groceries. Just make an honest living, girl. Or there's that diaper distribution place that I found in Galesburg. They give free diapers away to mothers in need. You can actually do something positive with your life. Here, let's find out if there's a Piggly Wiggly in Galesburg. Give me a second here. I tell you what, QB, if you want to go get a job at Piggly Wiggly in Galesburg,
Hold on, somebody's asking for the court records, and me and BH.
you know what I'll do for you, QB? If you go and apply for actually, it doesn't even have to be the Piggly Wiggly. I'm just trying to think of things that, might hire fucking violent felons. I'll write you a reference, and I swear I'll use AI, and I'll write something that's so impressive, and I'll sign it with my name and everything. Just go get yourself a decent job and try to put your life back together. You're garbage. You're a garbage person. Let's see here. Is there a Piggly Wiggly in Galesburg, Illinois?
There are no Piggly Wiggly locations currently operating in Galesburg.
All right. Well, let's see here. Could you please give me some references to a place that someone that is a violent felon can get employed in Galesburg, Illinois? Let's see if we can find this bitch a job. Brittany, you're next, dude. I'll find you a job.
Finding employment with a violent felony conviction can be challenging, but there are several specialized programs and second chance employers.
Look at that, dude. Second chance employers for QB, dude. I'm here for it. We'll all write her a reference, right? If she takes her fucking dumpy ass to fuck off of YouTube and tries to put her life back together. We're all about positive and reinforcement, dude. We got your back. You know what, QB? I'll even contribute money from my own channel to get you something decent to wear to the interview. Let's see what they got for her.
The Galesburg area that focus on skills and potential rather than past records. Specialized job assistance in Galesburg. These organizations provide one-on-one coaching, resume help, and connections to employers whose
resume help. Look at that. QB, they will help you get a resume. Brittany J, I'll do you next, dude.
specifically hire individuals with criminal records. Western Illinois Regional Council, WIRC, they offer a dedicated job coach to help residents
Oh shit, dude. Job coach. QB. I mean, look, man, there are resources in your local community to help you get your pathetic, sad fucking life together. I'll help you, dude. I got this. I help people. Being involved in AA, I've helped all kinds of people like you that have, lost their family due to their addiction and just, really were unsavory characters at one point, but they're all trying to improve themselves, dude. I'm all about that redemption. Let's find this bitch a job, dude.
regardless of income, with resumes and local job searches. They partner with Western Illinois Works, which has specific programs for adults needing training.
Hey, dude, she's an adult needing training.
Contact 309837.
Hold on, QB, get a pen. I don't think she's probably in no shape to be able to write right now, huh? She sounds fucking wasted.
2997. Illinois Department of Employment Security, IDEES, RESP. The Re-Entry Employment Service Program.
I might be too late for the re-entry program. She's been out of jail for being a fucking dope slanger for quite a while now. She probably missed her opportunity on that. But hey, don't worry. Don't get discouraged, Rebecca. We're going to find something just right for you. You should do it quickly, though. I mean, I know you have your kick set up already, but I don't think many people are going to follow you. Clue already has 6 or 7 times more people following her on Kick. You should also take that as an indication that they're just not that into you.
RESP pairs you with a liaison to identify hurdles in your job search and
oh, she's got some fucking hurdles, guys. We know that.
Provides fidelity bonding. This is no-cost insurance that protects
oh shit.
employers, making them much more likely to hire someone with a high-risk background. Location: use the IDES office locator for the nearest Galesburg branch. Goodwill is.
I really hope this helps Rebecca out, dude. She's obviously in real desperate need for something, dude. She needs a spark in her life. That's what she needs. I mean, maybe if she gets a job and she knows what it feels like to actually earn some money, then maybe, you know what happens whenever that you start doing that? And she'll never know this feeling because she's never been employed. She's unemployable. She's been shoplifting since middle school. She's been a crook her whole life. It's quite possible that if she does get a job, unfortunately, there's no Piggly Wiggly, but there's resources for her there. She might regain some confidence in herself and stop being such a rotten fucking bitch to everyone on earth, including her own family. I mean, the potential, the side effect of hard work, almost undoubtedly, is good luck. I mean, good things happen to people that work their ass off. Not always, but a lot of times, man, you'll find that to be true. And then you regain this confidence. Queen Bee, are you listening? I know you are. You'll regain this confidence in yourself, and then And only then maybe you can actually get yourself a date, start looking at some like romance in your pathetic life before you're too old. You know, you might be able to find yourself a man and keep them this time. I mean, the first couple marriages, shit happens. You know, it didn't work out, but the time is now, sweetheart, before it's too late. Look, you're relatively young. You could still go out there and make something of your life. You could get that confidence going, show your family that you can be responsible, get yourself a date, then maybe your kids will want to see you. You know, like, I think you could do this, girl. But first you need to get off the drugs, whatever the fuck is making you talk that way. I mean, that's the first thing you got to do. I mean, that's a great place to start. Once you do that, like, just set small goals for yourself. Clean your stink ass trap house up, empty the shit chair, go brush your tooth. Just start slow. And once your physical environment becomes cleaner, then your mind will become cleaner. And then look, I'm not even saying stop all the narcotics at once. Just tomorrow, try to do half as many as you did today. And then keep doing that. And before you know it, you'll be like, oh, I only need a few grams of this stuff to get by instead of all of it, you know? And really, the first thing you should also do is get rid of those gambling applications off your phone. Because I don't know how the fuck you blew through over $250,000, but that's not how much you paid for that lawyer to have litigation against BHP. And we all know it, girl. I mean, you're in real bad shape, but there's still a chance for you. You can do this.
Central Illinois. They provide job coaching and readiness services and have established partnerships with area employers who offer second chances. Galesburg Public Library.
I think this bitch is on her like third or fourth try, though. I mean, seriously. Not even the mayor likes this hoe.
The library offers appointments for job hunting and resume writing assistance.
Do you think she's ever been to the library before? I guarantee she hasn't, dude. Only maybe to use the Wi-Fi to make a drug deal.
You can call them at 30934361118.
There you go, QB. You know what? I'm not gonna give up there, dude. I'm a tenacious little guy. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna find some more resources for you. We're gonna find you a job.
BHB. You see the white boy did a video on Dolly? No, I have not. No,
I have not. What has she been doing, man? She has no idea what's going on. She doesn't know where her lighter is. Like, this is just all bad, dude. Super all bad.
I'm not. I'll have to go check it out. So I was gonna say, well, what's going on in the community, y'all? What's going on?
Oh,
I don't know. Like I said, as far as clue goes, I don't know.
Oh, I see what's going on. And thanks for that message. Everyone, wow. QB, nobody likes you, dude. Hey, QB, nobody likes you. Look at this. Everyone is at Trisha Talks, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people on panel, dude. All of her people, and she's over there. I don't know what's going on. She's over there pretending she's looking to see if somebody's video's up, and inside she's crying like a big, sad baby. This is sweet justice. And you know what this is? This is poetry.
The Krama baby's there, the one that they said was supposedly the one that she got in trouble for. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her, to be honest. I don't know. She ain't popped over. I'm not really.
I love it, dude. I am so here for it. I'm so here for it. Dude, the biggest concern was that all of these dum-dums, this fucking moo-moo mafia, they were all just going to naturally gravitate towards QB. Now, I did see a little bit of a bump in Jay's numbers, which I expected to see that as well. But they're not going to QB, dude. They're just like, dude, they would rather leave YouTube than to go hang out with QB. I am here for it. Her numbers are off the cliff. Dude, the writing is on the wall. Oh my God. Should we play taps? Unbelievable. I'm here for it, dude.
Really comfortable speaking on too much on it because I don't really know.
She's afraid of a clue. I'm here for it, dude. The link's in the pinned in the chat if anybody wants to come up and talk some shit with me or talk some shit to me. Who's got the balls?
So much about it. For the ones who have not seen it or don't know.
Dude, it sounds like this. It sounds like she's turning little rocks into powder in front of her. Give a good listen.
For the ones,
you guys hear that?
to be honest, I don't know. She ain't popped over. I'm not really comfortable.
Dude, she's sad town. She's sad town right now. She's so sad town that it sounds like she doubled up on what she normally does. She's like, gah, 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 gah. Hey, lady.
Speaking on too much on it because I don't really know much about it.
Listen to the background noises here. What is this?
Ain't popped over. I'm not really comfortable speaking on too much on it because I don't really know much about it.
What is that little scrape, chop, chop, chop noise right there? Dude, hey, man. Hey, man.
For the ones who have not seen it or don't know.
Do you hear that? Dude, she right there. She doesn't care that she's live, dude. She is coping in the fucking most unhealthy type of way.
Brandy one, she clipped it.
4 a.m.
We played it last night.
What is this, dude? What is she doing? Oh my God. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I went live, dude. I truly needed a good laugh, dude. This place is a fucking downer. This woman is I should not be getting this much joy out of like listening to her fucking chop something up live on a live stream, but it's like it's poetry, man. Hey, you're live.
I think this was last night here. Yeah, this is 14 hours ago.
No takers on the link for her or me. So, but I don't have 25,000 subscribers though. Wow.
So yeah, because they were watching when it.
Dude, those long exhales. I mean, she's speaking. She's communicating what's going on with her without even saying it, man.
When it shut off. Is this the one? No, that ain't the one.
This is bananas. You know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby. This is bananas, dude. What is this? Hey, lady, you're live with like 600 people in your chat.
So this might be the one. Fuck, I don't know. God damn it, I'm so fucking far behind on this shit. I don't know. Says
dude, she sounds just as defeated as B Tim does, man. She sounds like she's ready to throw in the crack towel, dude. What is this? Do you think she's waking up in the morning like me thinking I should just fucking delete my channel and be done with this shit? Because if that's true, man, and it shouldn't, but it does make me happy.
Says bitch, you're next. And I don't know what the fuck here.
About it. But
you know what? Not only have all her friends left her, but also she's probably so paranoid because like I make jokes about this, about finding her a job, but it's not, listen, even this joke is based in some reality. All of these people, including me, like I just use it for a side hustle. It's been really good to me and I'd like to keep it going, but like I'm also mentally preparing myself for this shit to be gone. But I don't have nearly as much shit as these people have like to have to worry about. Like it's so crazy to me. They've risked all their fucking money making operation just with reckless abandon. And then when the shit gets real, man, this is what's up. It's fucking sad pants over here. Old sad pants sitting in a hand-me-down trap house. Sounds like she's chopping something up with with an expired credit card right in front of her. To be quite honest with you, who the fuck knows? But this is even making me feel bad for her. This is a whole new level here. But you know what? Good.
fuck the person that actually is going around making those allegations. Guess what? Y'all.
Yeah, that's War Eagle, and I got into it in comments, and I don't give a shit. I I've always liked War Eagle, but if you're gonna support some trash like exploiting your kid like that, you can just grab a bag of dicks on the way out the door. That's how I feel about it, and it truly does pain me to say that because I had nothing but love for War Eagle, one of their biggest fucking cheerleaders, dude, for real, always have been. Just because I'm not gonna fall for this bullshit anymore. And also, War Eagle, that bitch stabbed me in the back. In case you don't have context of what's going on, that's exactly what happened. I supported that bitch for a year and she stabbed me in the back. She's pretending to be a victim. And just 2 days later, she fucking parades her child on fucking YouTube and asks the most inappropriate shit. No, dear. No, that's not how this works. If you support that, then I'm not down with you. That's not how this works. And I'm not sorry at all. I'm shocked that you would actually be down with that, but also not very much shocks me around here. So it's sort of like, this is how I feel about it. Well, that's peculiar. I thought differently of you, but also not my problem. Here was the debate with War Eagle. I said I was just like, well, nobody's ever accused that man of what the scenario that Brittany suggested. I've never heard anyone say that. And War Eagle was like, well, somebody said they should check their hard drive. And I was like, well, yeah. I thought to myself, I didn't comment all of this. I didn't respond and comment this way, but this is what I thought to myself. I thought to myself, people say the craziest shit around here. I've heard this insult. Oh, this person needs their hard drive checked. I say it myself, but when I say it, I actually mean it. But it's become sort of like an accepted insult in this culture, this garbage fucking can culture that we're in. And so that's not uncommon. There was not a specific allegation about him doing something to Brittany's child, dude. That shit is so whack. In fact, I can find no accounts of that ever occurring. So you try to connect those two things, and it's not the same thing. It's exploiting your child to bring them onto your panel and ask them a suggestive question. What would have happened if she said yes, live on her live stream? Has anyone considered that? Probably not, huh? Nobody fucking cares, dude. Nobody cares. War Eagle, you're on the wrong side of this, and that's unfortunate, but it's truly not my loss.
Listen to my words closely, okay? Those types of conversations.
The situation on all angles to the point where she knew, even if that was the case.
Was that? Wait a minute. Well, who made that fucking snorting noise, dude? Hang on.
The point where she knew, even if that was.
Okay. Hold on a second. I didn't see anybody's fucking talk bubble move.
On all angles to the point where she knew, even if that was the case.
Dude, come on, that's fun. What was that? Hold on a second. What was that? One more time.
On all angles to the point where she knew, even if that.
What was that noise? All right, we got to keep it moving. What the fuck, dude?
Was the case?
What the fuck?
That wouldn't be said.
All right, it wasn't her, but that's still funny. She's listen to her fucking delayed reaction though. We're fucking 90 seconds. Was she all the way across the room? You can hear her dirty feet scurrying across the trap house to get back to the microphone to unmute. Garbage, dude. Where was she?
Even if that was the case.
What the fuck?
That wouldn't be said. And that's fucked up.
That's so fucking funny, dude. I can't stop laughing. That's too much.
Oh, hold on. Let me. Oh, I see that. Okay.
Dude, she just threw this on. She gave zero context as to what these fucking people are talking about. No wonder nobody wants to watch her. The excitement level, 0. I mean, honestly, like, I don't see any signs of a pulse here. What is her channel, dude? It's garbage.
Okay. Hold on. Let me play this.
Oh God, I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah, Cash Piggly Wiggly's real. Like, I'll show you.
Text.
She absolutely said at Christmas time that he didn't go with us to.
We're just gonna be fine, okay? You keep thinking that we don't know what we can do there after they stop, but we want to see if they actually do stop.
All right, dude, I'm over it already. This is just garbage. What is this? What is this? That's enough of that, dude. I'm not going to do that to you guys. Fuck that noise, dude. Garbage. That's a whole pile of garbage right there. All right, let's see here. First, I'll ask how many Piggly Wigglies are left in the United. And there must be some. I know there are. How many Piggly Wigglies are there? Over 500. All right, let's see here. Let's find a Piggly Wiggly video for you, man. Let's do that. It's so much better to listen to whatever the fuck kind of cautionary tale we just listened to, man. QB, you know what? Me along with my friends at the Lemon Grove, we're gonna find you a job, dude. Don't you worry. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Piggly Wiggly. I know there's still here's 4 years ago. The Untold Truth of Piggly Wiggly. Some creepy commercials. Here, there's one in Charleston, West Virginia. Let's have a look. Here's the tour. Definitely look. This looks like the kind of place to hire a fucking con who sold crack, dude. Sucks. I was giving the best commentary over this shit. I was just saying QB could probably clean the bathroom, wipe down all the handles of the refrigerators. I stopped and pointed out I wanted to show her what vegetables look like because I guarantee that bitch doesn't eat vegetables. You can hear it in her voice. My bad. The mute button is my biggest enemy. So this is a Piggly Wiggly. 500 left in the United States. This one's in Charleston, West Virginia. Charleston's kind of cool. I like it down there. I spent a lot of time down in there. It's a city very close to my own. In proximity, that is. Oh, look, QB vegetables. I know you heard of them. This is what they look like. What else we got here? Hope you guys are feeling good. Oh, well, that's it. That's it. That's the end of the tour. So, yep. Piggly Wiggly. You know what? Looking at that now, it actually looks way too nice for her to actually work there. It doesn't. She wouldn't fit in. The lights she needs a place where the light's not so bright because, you know, her face and everything. Grain says, you reckon they got some damn pickled pig's feet? Gross, dude. I watched the No Reservations, an old episode of what's his fuck, dude? It was just on my tongue. I can't believe I can't remember this. Anyways, they had an episode in North Carolina. They were talking about the barbecue there. Nothing like Wally's World, for fuck's sake. No. You need to slur it for her to vegetables. True that. She's a dumb bitch. I keep forgetting. Wow, this is sad. Well, let's see if she's still alive right now. Because whatever that live stream was that I just tried to review was pathetic, dude. It just left me feeling sad. Well, look at that. Brittany J's got a live stream coming up and she's late. Ain't nothing new there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Is she still live? Nope, she ain't. So we'll listen to some of that. Let's see, it just ended. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, maybe she's on her backup channel. She's sitting over there like, I don't know why, but no one's telling me what's going on. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Who are you people? Let's see, Hive sidebar. Oh, she's still alive. I'm not doing that. Nobody's watching. Bummer, dude. I'm fucking here for it, dude. She's such a disaster. She's been so mean to so many people, dude. I feel zero sympathy. He's a wild and crazy guy. Let's see. I'm going to show you this lady that I've been watching. I'm only going to play a little bit of it because, man, she's hugely successful and I don't want to get a copyright strike. But I want to show you someone that's super rad. She's been doing all kinds of work on YouTube. She recently convinced me that Epstein is alive. But she's not like a conspiracy theorist at all. She's a mortician, in fact. Check her out. She's talking about the Zorro Ranch and if bodies were found there. I know you guys aren't interested in the Epstein stuff, dude, but I can't stop thinking about it. Lauren the mortician, she's an absolute delight, dude. I fucking love smart people. I truly do.
Through dry brush, and your ears start ringing because there's nothing else to absorb sound. Mountains in the distance, heat lifting off the ground in waves, and somewhere in that silence sits whoa, whoa, wish it was Friday. Someone's watching.
All right, get to it, lady.
There was a mention of an anonymous email, an email allegedly sent years ago, claiming that 2 foreign girls had been unalived and buried on or near that property. Anonymous.
Oh yeah, I should have said this is probably less funny, but you're adults. You probably picked up on that.
Let's sit with that word just for a hot minute. Anonymous how? From who? Why anonymously? Was it someone afraid? Was it someone just stirring up chaos? Was it credible? Was it even investigated? We don't have...
No, it wasn't.
Full clarity. We really have a whole bunch of nothing. It's not sworn testimony. It's not a forensic excavation report. It's an email, but it exists, and it was just dropped publicly the other day. And when something like this resurfaces,
it is unthinkable, and it causes actual problem in our human brains that it seems so far-fetched that we just dismiss it. And I think we're learning that's a big fucking problem.
People don't just shrug it off. I mean, I hope not, because they should be.
Skip ahead because again, I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I just want to show you the quality of her intellect, dude. It's spot on.
I don't know, but anyways, minimal time served, unusual conditions, delayed accountability. So when people hear anonymous allegation tied to isolated property, they don't automatically assume everything was handled properly. Because historically, look at the history of the United States and how the government handles
all right, we get it. Let's see.
People in my inbox asking me, do you think they'll find bodies out on the Epstein ranch? What would science look like if they find...
Joe said, I've been watching her for years. Have you? I just discovered her probably maybe 6 months ago, but I haven't missed any of her videos since then.
Bodies. What state of decomposition would they be in? So let's talk about
the video that she made about how the official photo of Epstein laying deceased in wherever they took that photo. She picked it apart. He's not showing physical evidence of a human body that's deceased. She said that man in this photograph is alive, and I believe her. She's so knowledgeable. She's an actual mortician. She's not like Rowena as a nurse. This woman is an actual functioning mortician.
About that. We're talking about the New Mexico high desert, hot days, cool nights, low humidity, dry soil. Heat accelerates early decomposition, but dryness changes the long-term picture. Instead of a rapid, wet breakdown like
Yeah, you know what, Cash? I reached a point, and I have the next episode ready, but it's so fucking heavy, man. And it's like it's impossible to discuss the story without directly discussing the victims. And I fucking hate doing it. I don't like talking about it. I'm afraid because there's been names leaked and I don't want to fucking show somebody's name. So it's like, I don't know. I'm going to get back to it. I have to repackage it and figure out how to make it something that I'm confident and proud of producing and putting out there for people to look at. I don't want to be like other people, but it's so overwhelming and there's no way to avoid how ugly it is. So it's become a real issue for me.
Humid climates, tissue can desiccate, skin dries, tissue shrinks, the body tightens. Partial mummification isn't rare in arid environments. The desert doesn't erase a body.
I'm going to show you the one about Epstein's official photographs of being in the jail. I think that's, let's see, something is off. Is this it? Man, she's not kidding. She's not messing around with these views. 2.3, 2.2. Okay, so she made it. I must have turned this on as I was falling asleep because it says I watched it, but I don't remember.
Hi, is it just me or does every household have the plague right now? We're all sick. And also,
I'm going to get to it.
Crime scene imagery. What document?
I've seen no one else. I mean, I've seen tons of YouTubers and other even mainstream media people dissect these photographs, but none of them had the qualifications of being someone that has actually dealt with a deceased human body with such, regular occurrence as Lauren the Mortician here. And just for the record, these are the type of people that I like. So, I mean, I wonder what kind of people these other YouTubers listen to.
Documentation does and doesn't exist, and what happens after someone like this actually dies. But before we go anywhere else, we need to start with the body. It's raining outside. Alrighty then. Because no matter what you believe about this case, a dead body follows rules. So let me show you exactly how I can tell just by looking at this image that you all...
And I don't think she's a conspiracy theorist either. I mean, clearly it's advantageous to have such a video produced, right? Like we can all agree with that. Maybe it's just, just a stroke of luck, coincidental that this heavy case is occurring where there's, photographs that such a skilled person can, have a look at, have a gander, if you will, and decipher what they're looking at. So even if and I would not argue that it's not advantageous of her. Clearly 2.3 million views it's a heavy hitter. I don't know how much money that produces for a content creator like this, but it's a lot of money. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, Volksgeist, a gentleman that I relied on heavily on my last live stream when Melissa and Pink Dagger were up here, where I was being more leaning into the more conspiratorial side of this situation. They fucking demonetized his Epstein videos. They did mine as well, but I expect that. I'm nobody. But when they do that to him, we're talking tens of thousands of dollars. I'll show you that right after this. Stick around for that because it's a clear indication of how YouTube is actually censoring Epstein shit. Not for little fries like me, but for the heavy hitters here, they're censoring their shit. Because specifically, and I'll point it out when we get there, but specifically, when you get a strike on your channel, they timestamp it and tell you what section is inappropriate. All the vulgar stuff that he says, using all the words about what happened on Pedo Island, was not a problem. But the specific section that YouTube timestamped was him saying that tech executives and CEOs are directly involved in the situation. They're censoring negative talk about the owners of Google. And this is a Google platform, dude. Listen, we shouldn't be surprised, but when you see such a clear and obvious fucking example of censorship, and it's not censorship because it's vulgar or it's inappropriate for the public to listen or hear. It's specifically in protection of the company that owns this platform. That's bananas. That should be illegal, but because it's a private entity, there's nothing we can do.
Lovingly and morbidly tagged me in that the person, aka Jeffrey Epstein, in this photo is very much alive in this moment, which actually makes the photo weirder to me. Pull the photo up again. I get tagged in this, and y'all want.
So this is the official photo. None of this makes sense. What is he on? None of this makes sense.
To know, does this look like a dead body to you? And that's when I realized why this photo is so
It looks like one of my uncles fucking passed out at the family reunion in the bushes, all drunk.
effective and honestly dangerous because it sits right in that uncomfortable middle space. Close enough to death to confuse people, or at least it's cosplaying death, but not close enough to actually be real. So instead of
I know people are starting to think I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I mean, hey man, this is what this lady does for a living.
reacting emotionally, I did what I always do. I stripped everything else away and I asked one question, which if you ever see something like this again, I hope that this video comes to mind because you should be thinking, what is the body telling me? So when I saw this, the very first thing I noticed wasn't the weird looking table he's lying on. It wasn't his body positioning. It was actually the mouth area, his mouth. This is
the table's not right either. No mortician. Nobody would have. What is that? What is that iron fucking shit that he's on?
one of those things that families are.
Thank you so much, Summer. I appreciate that. I have no idea if she's going to strike my channel. I don't know anyone else to source this information from because no one else is showing with, professional detail what she's looking at.
Always kind of shocked.
There is fair use value to this. Hopefully that's understood.
By because no one really talks about it, but when someone dies, every muscle in their body relaxes, all of it, including your jaw. And when the jaw relaxes and someone is lying on their back, gravity takes over and the mouth opens, not dramatically, just naturally. So naturally, in fact, that at the funeral home, we don't just hope the mouth stays.
Looks like a smirk.
Closed. We actually have to physically close it, and we have a few different techniques on how to do that, but we'll have to talk about that in another video. That's not poetic.
How do we get QB to shut her fucking mouth?
That's not optional. That's anatomy. There are techniques for it because without intervention, it will not stay shut. Have you ever been sleeping in the middle of the night and your mouth just pops open? You can feel that your mouth has popped open and you've been inhaling through your mouth, so your mouth is all dry and scratchy. It happens when you die too because it just relaxes. You're going to be thinking about me when you wake up in the middle of the night and you slept with your mouth open. You're going to be like, oh, Lauren, why? So when I see an individual like Jeffrey Epstein laying flat on his back with his mouth naturally closed, no tape, no visual support, no tension, my brain immediately goes, okay, well, the muscle tone is still there. And muscle tone does not exist in a deceased individual. And this is one of those little details. I know it's little, but it's a big detail. And people don't realize that.
This is like ASMR from a mortician, so I realized the level of creep that's happening here. It's for some reason it doesn't bother me at all.
Because movies, when you watch movies and they suddenly pass away, movies lie to us. Television lies to us. Dead people on screen always look peaceful, mouth closed, perfect, calm. I always think of Snow White. She looked beautiful, right? Her mouth is just perfectly closed. But that's not reality. Reality is gravity. Reality is relaxation. Reality is the body doing exactly what physics tells it to do. So right out the gate, before I even look at anything else, that closed mouth tells me,
yeah, yep,
I am not looking at a deceased person. And once I clock that, I move on to the next thing because the mouth isn't the only part of the body that gives this away. The eyes are next, and those are loud. After death, dehydration starts almost immediately. It does not wait. It does not care. The eyes are one of the first places that you can actually see.
This is pretty rough stuff. Just as a warning, we're all grown-ups here, but
see it. The surface of the eyeball starts to dry out. The corneas lose that wet, reflective look. The eyes flatten and they dull. Dehydration is not my friend in the funeral home. It's one of the very first things we are constantly fighting. In this photo, though, the eyes are still moist. Are those tears? Are his eyes leaking? I don't know, but they definitely look full and hydrated and puffy in a way that suggests fluid is still being regulated in the body. That is not what I expect to see in someone who is deceased. Dead eyes.
I mean, dude, you tell me. The official photo that they released show that the guy is still alive. Dude, here's the thing. it wouldn't be that shocking if they cut the video cameras and smuggled this guy out. We know that he was a spy. This is what happens with spies, dude. It shouldn't surprise anyone. Like the crazy shit you see in movies, it's all based on something that is actually possible. And guess what? If he's still alive, I'm not going to do anything about it. So
don't look like that. They just don't. And I know it's just a movie, like I know it's just a film, but in Stranger Things, when the kid is holding Eddie and like the bats got to him and he's no longer alive and his eyes are just glistening. And I know he's supposed to have just died, but I'm like, it's too lifelike. It can ruin movies for you too. So I don't know. Once you see it, you just can't unsee it. Then I move on to skin color. When the heart stops, circulation stops, and the blood is no longer being pushed throughout the body. Gravity takes over. Blood settles into the lowest parts of your body, and we call that lividity. So if someone is lying flat on their back, I expect to see that settling, that purpley-ish color start.
Yeah, just like QB's feet.
Showing up in very specific places. The back of the head, the neck, maybe even the ears, face, shoulders. What I do not expect to see is an evenly colored, we'll throw the picture up again, like right here, I don't know. But his face is evenly colored. You can even see pink in certain areas of the face, which, fun mortuary fact of the day, when we are embalming, have you ever...
He could be sedated.
Wondered why embalming fluid is a certain color, why it might be a little pink or a little red. When we
Cash says, I believe I'm immortal. You know what? Now that you tell me that you believe that you make way more sense to me.
embalm, you can see that little pink color in his cheeks, maybe his chin and his forehead. We are essentially trying to duplicate that being alive look. So as the embalming fluid goes through and it starts to firm up the tissues, it might make things look a little pink again. My cheeks are pink. So in the photo, there is still color in his face, pinkness, and that color matters because deceased bodies don't hold facial color like that while
I'm going to leave it right there because I don't want to rip her stuff off. She makes a very convincing case that at least the photograph of that man is not a photograph of a man who is deceased. So make of that what you will. Let me show you. So I leaned heavily and I showed you guys a lot of this guy, Volksgeist. He's a brilliant man, well-spoken. I want to play you his public outcry for what YouTube has done to him. The very same content that I used just on my last live stream to show you some things that only he was covering. He did such a good job that I actually played the portion of his video on my live stream that he was struck for or that got him demonetized. Now we're talking millions of views, so we're talking tens of thousands of dollars that he's missed out on as a result of YouTube censoring negative talk about, you guessed it, YouTube. It's crazy, dude. It should be criminal, but they run shit, and there's not even a customer service line. So what could any average person do? If this doesn't interest you so much, I do apologize. I feel it's important to share it. I like this guy. I see his Epstein 1.9 million. He's getting crushed views on it, but no monetization. And after this, I'll show you why I believe that Ghislaine Maxwell, at least the Ghislaine Maxwell that pled the fifth at the last deposition that she had, I do believe that that's not her. It might be Austin Powers, but it's not Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh, see, I already watched most of it.
Overnight, the most viral this morning I woke up to over 500,000 views. The Epstein files became, overnight, the most viral video I've ever made. 500,000 people tuned in to watch it in the middle of the night. This is the first time that ever happened to me. I then opened my phone to see that YouTube had completely demonetized the video. No more ads, no more money, no more.
I could tell you when that happens, it's a pretty sinking feeling. But for me, I'm looking at what, 15, 20 bucks maybe. I mean, if I really crush a video, maybe 30, 40 bucks. I mean, this is crazy to happen to this guy. I literally feel bad for him. Here's another reason that I'm actually really pissed about it, because the quality of his videos are just unfuckwithable, dude. There's no other way to put it. I mean, if you make videos, even if you make little crappy clip videos here like I do, it's inspirational to see such fine work and such fine production on this platform, dude. It doesn't get much better. And that's not an exaggeration. I'm not simping for the guy. I just started listening to him recently, but it's so good that it's more offensive to me for some reason.
Income. Upon requesting a review, they then confirmed their decision. They cited a policy around controversial issues, with their specific reason being descriptive content relating to child abuse being the main topic, followed by a totally unrelated paragraph about content relating to eating disorders. They did include a timestamp so I could be aware of which part of the video was breaking the rules. However, I'm going to play you a clip from that section right now so we can all see which part of the video YouTube deemed being unsafe for advertisers.
At the same time, we see how it was operating in plain sight. Because these aren't random rich people we're talking about. These are the people who decide what technology we use, what companies we work for, what laws get passed, what wars we fight, what information we see, and what...
It's that part right there. And he explains it better to me, but what tech company, how we communicate. He's talking specifically, I mean, in a peripheral way about YouTube or media and tech companies.
At the same time, we see how it was operating in plain sight. Because these aren't random rich people we're talking about. These are the people who decide what technology we use, what companies we work for, what laws get passed, what wars we fight, what information we see and what we don't see. The Secretary of Commerce, the richest man on earth, the founder of LinkedIn, the people building the AI that's going to shape the next century, the people who advise presidents and prime ministers. This is the elite of the elite. There is no one higher than this.
I won't play the whole section because it's almost 3 minutes long, but I'm really curious why this is the part of the video that they listed as being unacceptable. The part of the video where I'm calling out tech leaders and politicians for their corruption? Why would they approve this video, let it rack up 500,000 views, let it become my most viral video ever, and then tell me I can't make any money from it?
Seems a bit fishy. What do you guys think? Not related to Epstein, but their own conduct. Exactly right, Cash. Exactly right. And I don't know why I'm more offended by that. Listen, there is something to be said about the fact that we just run buck fucking wild on here, saying things that are just inappropriate. It's pretty pathetic that this fucking even exists, man. I'll be the first person to admit that. Especially recently, I'm just disgusted with myself for taking part in such a fucking lowbrow part of society. I just feel like I have something left to say, so I keep coming back. But this guy is Teflon, dude. Nothing sticks to him. He doesn't drink. He's not a drug addict. He's a good person. He works so hard at what he does. He explains it better. I'm talking too much. But stick around because I'll show you that Ghislaine Maxwell, at least the one that's in jail now, is not Ghislaine Maxwell. I think that's interesting. I think it should be talked about, but no one seems to give a fuck, so okay.
When I woke up this morning and looked at my phone, I just thought, holy shit, I'm fucked. I worked for the last 3.5 weeks to make a video about the Epstein files. It took so long, I was working on this every day, that honestly, I'm late. Actually, we worked. My brother, who directs our visuals, and our research assistant.
And this is so cool. He's just a family guy too. I mean, I see nothing but like all the check marks for a fucking decent, upstanding person, man. And of course, it's those people that get fucking boned down, dude. It sucks so bad.
Antonio, we're all collaborating to make this video as good as we possibly could, and we took a long time to do it. It took essentially the entire month of February to make this video as good as possible. Researching, writing, 8 hours of recording on different days, editing.
I believe him. I mean, it took me, I was talking to somebody about my disappointment in not getting people interested in watching the Epstein stuff. It's not even because of the quality of my show. I mean, partially maybe, but I mean, overall, people are just not interested. So I think I may just progress with that inspiration I had to cover that situation. I'll just do it in videos because I'm really good at making videos. And then I won't bother you guys with the live stream because, you're used to drama. So that's what you expect from me. And I get it. I totally get it. You're not going to go to the plumber to get your roof fixed.
Color grading, graphics animation, sound mixing, revising, packaging, all of this work that we had to do with human creativity and manual tools, not relying on AI to steer the ship. It took a long time. Finally, weeks later.
And listen, let me tell you something. That is something that should be celebrated as well. People that are actually doing the work and not shortcutting their entire existence with just blind reliance on AI slop. He does it the right way. It's all video. It's not bullshit.
We were done. I rendered
And yes, I'm fully aware that I use AI and some of it's bullshit, but it's just I can only work with the budget and the technological restraints that I have. I mean, I literally just have a Chromebook and a Samsung phone. This guy's probably got a whole computer room, a whole editing bay.
The project, I uploaded it, waited for YouTube to approve it, which they did. I went and I took a shower and I went to bed. It felt great. And when I woke up in the morning, I saw that the video had been a huge success, only 2 minutes later to find out that my income was being taken out of my hands by the same company that's supposed to provide it. For the past year, my channel has been growing like crazy. Our first video on Epstein reached 6 million people. We hit 1 million views covering Peter Thiel. We covered—
Yeah, that's fucking blowing up. And if you don't know who Peter Thiel is, he may be the Antichrist.
JD Vance, and I even wrote my own little history video to great success. We're up almost 200,000 subscribers this year alone. But I've been doing it without asking for anything. In the past year, I've turned down almost 7—
No shit, E-Curb. Do you still have those? Is that still on your channel? I would love to watch that shit. I watch everything about it. I mean, I find some of the most interesting and compelling details and stories in channels that don't have very many views. It's so frustrating. I would love to watch that.
$70,000 in gambling, gaming, and food advertisements simply because I believe in building a relationship of trust and respect with my audience.
I love this. I also, since I am a recovering alcoholic and I don't drink, it would be unfit for me or uncouth of me to promote such things. So I don't know what kind of commercials you get. I've been leaving my monetization off because, I mean, I don't want to beat you guys over the head with commercials, but when I do have the commercials on, if I have something that I'm proud of that I produce, I will, have commercials on. You will not see a gambling advertisement. You will not see an advertisement for any type of tobacco. You won't see an advertisement for any type of beer or liquor because, and this is something else that lazy YouTubers don't do. Within your AdSense, mainframe, you can actually pick and choose what you support and who you are. So you can, like what I've done is I've eliminated those. You can lighten them. There's all kinds of options. So you can make them less frequent. I eliminated them completely from my shit. Like absolutely. So as a result, you will not see those advertisements. And that's other YouTubers, they probably don't even know that they can do that. Now I may only have like just over 3,000 subscribers or whatever, but I try to do it properly. I actually spend time on it whenever I'm not just staggering around in my backyard with my shoes off.
In the past year, I've turned down almost $70,000 in gambling, gaming, and food advertisements simply because I believe in building a relationship of trust and respect with my audience. That's also why you guys basically don't know anything about me. Probably more than half the people watching this video right now don't even know my name.
This is Gangster how he introduces himself too.
Work, I don't use clout as a currency. I'm just not interested in that. I'm not on here to create a media franchise with clips of me going maxing to the camera. I just want to tell stories that are interesting and matter. I realized last year that I want to tell stories that people need to hear. We're clearly moving into an era where it's difficult to find content that's even made by humans, let alone accurate or honest. The internet—
Okay, I mean, this is completely off topic, but is he in a boat? What is happening here? This looks like a boat. And he's got this red hat on like fucking Life Aquatic, like Steve Zissou. Okay, I'm overthinking it, I think.
Is quite frankly dying. For the most part, it's being overrun by absolute garbage generated by computers or content that's designed to make you angry and draw revenue from you with misinformation. And having been on YouTube for 8 years, now being 26 years old, I've dedicated my entire life to knowing how to—
Damn, that is pretty much his entire adult life. That's crazy.
Make a good video. And so recently, I felt strongly compelled to use those skills in a way that is genuinely important. And so if I can't make a video talking about literally the most important subject of our time right now without YouTube saying, hey, that 500,000 views you just earned is worth nothing, clearly this isn't going to work. And I do think it's pretty ironic and suspicious that they blacklisted this video and then said that the problematic part was the one where I'm lambasting politicians and tech leaders for misusing—
Yeah, I mean, that's so sloppy of YouTube. Because look, let's face it, there's no way a bot did that. There's no way, unless the bot was assigned or trained to delete any negative talk about tech gurus. I mean, what the fuck, man?
Their influence. The problem wasn't the flight logs, the emails about age 11. That wasn't an issue. The issue was the part where I'm calling out and saying, hey, the people who surrounded Epstein are the people who run these platforms that we're all using. The people on the board.
I'm familiar with El Duce for sure. I would love to have a Kurt panel, dude. I mean, if someone wants to organize it, we could do it here, or I'll come to your place. Don't matter to me. I've got a lot of opinions, and I know most of the basic outline factual stuff.
Boards of Microsoft and OpenAI and Goldman Sachs. That's the 30 seconds they couldn't allow. And maybe that's a coincidence. Maybe someone got lazy and tagged the wrong part. I don't know. But I will say that there are people on the board of Google.
There's no fucking way that that's a fucking coincidence. No way, dude. No way. Nope.
Google who overlap with the people in the Epstein emails. But the point is, away from the conspiracies, my mission in life right now is to keep making these videos until I've made a real, serious mark on our culture and society. And I need support to continue doing that. I think we're in a moment where creating online content that isn't actual garbage and full of lies is extremely important. But I can't keep
Can I get an amen? I've already become a member of his Patreon.
Relying on one single company to pay my bills and my family's bills when they can't even make sure that I can do that. I am literally paying salaries over at YouTube. They take 40% of my ad revenue in donations every month, and they don't make sure that I'm good. Meanwhile, they continue to cater to the lack of truth and honesty in the world today, adding new AI features that no one asked for all the time. So I've opened my Patreon back up, and my goal is to make $5,000 a month because I want to keep dedicating myself as much as I possibly can to making the best documentaries you'll find anywhere online about technology, politics, history, and culture. I want 1 million subscribers. I want to go on location. I want to show things in theaters. I want to be interviewed.
If anybody's so inclined, this is where you can join his Patreon. I mean, if you got a few extra bucks to cash to spend to listen to, a man that knows how to at least navigate the English language, and he's passionate about this is what he does for a living. So, I mean, what I've witnessed over there, it's really good stuff. It's a little looser than YouTube, of course, too. So
I want to be on TV. This is obviously not an easy task, but this is all I want to do. Honestly, guys, I don't travel. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I don't buy expensive things. All I do is make videos. This is my entire life. If I'm going to do what I'm doing at all, I need to be able to do it without fear. That means being independent and having freedom. And so I don't want to let YouTube control me and decide my fate. So I'm asking that if you can and if you want to, come support me on Patreon, help me build a more sustainable platform so I can keep doing this content, talking about how the world really works and who truly controls it. I'm not someone sitting here doing controlled opposition like Tucker Carlson. I'm not secretly funded. I have no political affiliations. I'm not from a rich family. I'm not funded by anybody. And that's why I'm going to keep doing this for as long as I possibly can, because that's what makes me valuable. I am doing this independently. I do have the freedom to say whatever I want to say.
This shit gets me fucking worked up, dude. I want to start fucking pumping my fist in there. I agree. Good for him. Good for him.
And so I'm not going to stop. We owe it to our future children and we owe it to ourselves to keep spreading these stories as far as we possibly can. We are literally living in a world that's hostile to us and our rights. Corporations are building systems designed to exploit us financially and mentally and consume the fabric of our society while crimes against humanity go unpunished. The least we can do is know that we spoke their crimes out loud. My name is Philip D'Amico. If you want to support my work, go to patreon.com/Volksgeist and become a member today. Bonuses and rewards can include having your name in the credits of every video I make, access to my scripts and sources, and merch.
I mean, I don't think anyone would strike somebody for presenting his work in the way I just did. At least I'd hope not. I even blew up his fucking his link.
Gifts as well. Thank you so much for your support, and I appreciate all of you who continue helping me make these videos possible. I'll see you soon.
My man. Good for him. I love people who want to fucking kick the system in the balls, dude. All right, let me show you why I believe, and what do I know? I'm just some asshole in the steel city of Pittsburgh here at Allegheny County, just overlooking the river next to the train tracks, thinking that Ghislaine Maxwell is probably not the woman that's in the fucking jail cell. And what blows me away is if it's true, my sneaking suspicion, then how embarrassing for the CIA to parade fucking Austin fucking Powers. Wait till I show you this. It's ridiculous, dude. It's insulting. It's insulting. Look. Let me get some music going. There we go. Now we're talking. Asmongold, he's controversial, man. He's been saying shit that really pisses me off. But even still,
r/conspiracy going crazy over Gizzy.
And I did this same experiment that he did. I used Super Gronk as well as Google Gemini Premium to see what they had to say about it. Because I mean, there are real negatives with AI, but we also, since it's going to dominate our existence anyways, we might as well garner the fucking silver linings from it, dude. There are some uses for it.
r/conspiracy going crazy over Gizzy. Ghislaine Maxwell. Okay, let me pull this up and find it. So this is the conspiracy post we got going on here. Let me see. I'll pull it up. So they think it's a different person. Is that it? This is not a same person. So people think it's a different guy or a different person. I mean,
completely
okay,
different.
let me see where the other image is. Yeah, here's another one right here.
Completely different. He does a little cursory experiment here with AI.
So they think this is a different Ghislaine Maxwell. As a portrait artist, here are the different facial features that I noticed in Ghislaine Maxwell's 2026 appearance. So eyebrow shape looks different. Eyelids should sag more over.
Jeez, can you say Jizzy on YouTube? I don't know, but here, look, hooded eyelids, not hooded eyelids. Fucking Houston, we've got a problem. Although she's not in Houston, she's in Texas.
Especially since Ghislaine had hooded eyelids. Now she has a double eyelid. Note possible with surgery. Yeah, but how could she have gotten surgery if she was there? Noses do get bigger in old age and with menopause, but it looks completely different than the original.
When I tried to do some research on this, I found a local newspaper article from outside of the country club style jail that she's in Texas. And she's been widely reported as being nicknamed Mary Poppins, which is kind of fucking funny. It's also just like a grossly stereotypical thing that American would call a British lady, but there's a reason for it. It's not just a crude insult or a silly insult, a stereotypical insult. No, it's better than that. The reason they call her that is because the bitch walks around every time she's outside. She has this giant fucking umbrella. What jail gives you a big umbrella to cover yourself from photographers? I mean, really, even a country club jail. Why does she have an umbrella? The other inmates were like, "Why does this bitch have an umbrella? We don't get an umbrella. If it's raining when they have outside time, they got to walk in the fucking rain." This CIA agent, who's not Ghislaine Maxwell, it looks like fucking Austin Powers, she gets an umbrella. Thusly, she's been deemed Mary fucking Poppins. You can't write this shit.
It's also more of a button nose, which is wider and shorter. This is not logical for cosmetic surgery / rhinoplasty. That's a nose job, and or hormonal changes. A few inconsistencies in lobe fattiness. I don't know about that. Her mouth is wider and the distance between smile lines.
I like how he said he's talking about lobe fattiness. He's like, I don't know about that. Well, he doesn't know about any of this. Like, it's funny that he's specifically pointing out that he's unaware of he has no working knowledge on lobe fattiness. I'm sorry. I pick up on the littlest things. I think that's hilarious.
Fattiness. I don't know about that. Her mouth is wider and the distance between smile lines. Her lips are also more defined, sharp, and flat. This could be a result of stopping lip filler. Her chin is also widely different in a way that no plastic surgeon would do. The position of her chin or prominent chin bone moves up a centimeter, which is part of the skull shape. What the fuck? So they think this is a fake. This is the fake one? What the hell is this?
And if you go back and look at her initial arrest when she's in the jail cell with the fucking worst resolution on any camera that's ever been made, it's not her already. So they didn't swap her out. She never went to jail. That's my proposition. I don't believe she ever went to jail. They swapped in a fucking CIA double right away.
I don't know if this is...
I mean, people are sincerely talking about our president fucking pardoning this woman. We got bigger problems than that, for sure. Choo choo.
It's real or not, guys. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Looks the same? Yeah, definitely. Is it the same person? I mean, if I can just pull this back, like, I mean... I mean, I'm not convinced by this. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this does not convince me. Like, this one, I think it's really...
You can do a DNA test on her, though.
The nose, in my opinion. The nose does kind of shift things. But, like, here's the other issue I have, right? Is that, if I pull this up, well, if you look at the way a person's face looks with different camera lenses, it's going to be way different, right? And so, like, and I've showed this before, is that you have people with different camera lenses and they do look different. But, like, here's the difference to me, though, right? Because, like, you look at this, is that in every single one of these, except for that, he's looking down in that one, so it's a little bit different. But, like, with none of these, the nose is not, it just doesn't look that same way, right? I mean, like, damn. I don't know, guys. Like, I asked Grok to analyze the photos. I mean, I don't think it's really going to do that. You want me to be honest? Like, I could do it and just see what happens, but I really don't think it's going to go anywhere. And so I'm going to go and say Super Grok. Where is it here? Where's the image of this bitch? Where the fuck was it? God damn it. Okay, all right. I'll do it like this. It's fine. Okay, let me go and just pull this up. MS Paint. Nope, wrong one. MS Paint. All right, no, we'll try it out. No, it's all right. It's all right. Let me black this out too real quick because it might confuse it with this right here. Okay, because it might, you know, like, it's the AI, right? And so save Ghislaine. Who cares? Okay. Yeah, so there we go. All right.
Listen, I have no way of knowing whether this lady's still alive, but this is still very interesting. We just had a mortician tell us that the man in that photograph that was supposedly, a deceased Epstein is not a deceased person. Now, these other people are using face recognition software to determine whether or not this is the same person. And I tell you what, I don't even need a fucking graph on her face. I can look at those two people and tell you they're different people. But what value is this knowledge if it's true? I have no idea. I just find it interesting.
All right. So I'll try it out. We'll see what happens, okay? We're going to get into this. We're going to figure it out. So where is this bitch? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Analyze this photo.
This guy's really intelligent. I disagree with some of his politics, man. He gets kind of, I don't know.
And tell me the differences between these two people. Okay.
Well, same here, Summer, but here the problem is I've got so many cousins that, like, I guarantee some of my cousins definitely are, like, doing 23andMe and shit. So, I mean, they'll still get familial DNA anyways. So no serious crimes from me.
All right, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out right now. Let's go. Because I'm predicating it on it being two different people. So if it catches me, then that means it's probably fake. Nothing in image, explicit ID, complicating direct tool access. Uh-oh. And so we're gonna figure it out. Grok sucks at this. It might, but we're gonna figure it out because the AI will know this. This is why it's smart. It can do this stuff. Look at the missing tattoo on Epstein. I already saw that. The one on his arm. Yeah, I already went through all that. I've seen a lot of these already. Like, y'all need to keep in mind that, like,
That's the worst tattoo ever, by the way. And he's on record as stating that he hates tattoos. He hates tattoos on women, and he hates tattoos on himself. And all of a sudden, he got the worst fucking like meathead tribal tattoo. Dude.
and that, like, I mean, I do see the shit on, like, all the crazy stuff that's going on. I see a lot of it, okay? So let me go and find this here. Her glasses make this one look bigger with the lenses. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just see what it says, though. And that's what really matters. You can use Gemini at the same time with the same question. You think I should try that, too? Okay, all right, I'm gonna do it. Give me a minute. I'm gonna do it with the Gemini, too. Gemini, ask it. What the fuck is this? Not now. Not now. Like, not now.
I have to say that his experiment here using, sourcing two different AI generators or AI analysis. He's using Grok, which is, must stuff. He's also using Google's Gemini. So oftentimes they conflict with answers. So it gives a better source sample for, like, just to give you an idea of, I mean, you can decide for yourself. I have no idea.
Now,
I'm still trying to figure out how many people in the government knew that the World Trade Center was going to get blown up.
Okay, analyze the photo, upload the photo. There's the photo. Okay, and I'm going to have it be thinking. I'm going to put it on thinking mode. Upload. Okay, so this is what it says.
You know what, Cash? The only law that I break is I break hearts, my friend.
Two individuals' faces with red rectangular boxes highlighting specific facial features. It appears to be a screenshot frame from a graphic. I'll tell you the two differences. Key differences: gender presentation, age appearance, facial expression, hair, and grooming. The comparison might be from a video or a meme. And the two people seem distinct individuals rather than the same person at different times.
No, geez, those are people that get excited when Brittany J goes live, dude. It's all good.
Man, so even the AI says it. That's a lot. Holy shit. So the AI even said, so they look East Asian? Yeah, look at this. So this comparison maybe from a video or a...
It's not the same person.
Meme, but based solely on the photo, the two people seem distinct individuals rather than the same person at different times. What is the likelihood that they are two different people?
That's something else that's been said from the inmates, where she is that when she gets her hair cut, she's very meticulous about cleaning all of her hair up.
Give me a percentage.
And my friend moderator Summer here, she knows that I don't think it's possible to get every hair. That bitch is leaving DNA. Just give her a soda. She's in jail. She hasn't had a Coke in a while. Just give her a Pepsi or a Coke, and then bing bong. Have you never seen MacGyver?
Key factors that make them very likely two different people. I'd estimate over 95% probability that they are distinct individuals, not the same person.
No, of course AI could be, bullshit, but I mean...
Oh my God. Gentlemen, we gotta shut this AI shit down, okay? Like, bro, it's poking holes in all these stories and all these narratives. This is bad.
Sky KC says, I learned after 9 months in jail for drinking and fighting that it wasn't for me. Yeah, I had the same experience with the drinking. I wasn't fighting so much, but I was fighting myself, friend.
And they cloning people over here? Yeah, so what did Gemini say? Wait, okay. So does it say it's two different people?
I dated a girl that went to, I can't remember the name of it. Was it, I don't know, it's some fancy hairstylist, and it's owned by some big shampoo company. If you say the name, I'll recognize it. But anyways, she would get splinters from people's hair. Jesus, I'm fucking coughing on my own saliva. She would get splinters of people's hair. That grosses me out. Just the idea of it grosses me out so much. I can't even explain it to you. Like, what? Ooh, dude. Because I guess, you know, your clippers will cut a hair at an angle that make it sharp like a needle. Ugh.
Of two individuals. Wait, even Gemini says this too. Wait a minute. How certain?
No, it wasn't Paul Mitchell. Was it? Or wasn't it? It was. I think maybe it was Paul Mitchell. Paul Mitchell. I can't remember. It was the school, and I remember I would always go there because on Mondays or Tuesdays at like 4 p.m. they would give free haircuts. Of course, you're taking one hell of a risk, but typically the students there, because it's not a cheap school and it's right there in the nestled in the bosom of the beach and beauty of Santa Barbara. That I always got a good haircut every single time. One time it was just like they didn't cut enough of it and I was annoying, but I never walk out of there thinking like, I was an extra on a Flock of Seagulls video or anything like that. I think it was Paul Mitchell.
Are you that they are two different people? Okay. What does it say? What's it going to say? It's not her, bro. No. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. This is important. In the world of facial analysis, there is a distinct difference between lookalike and biometric match. While I can't provide a forensic grade...
Right, I just looked if anyone gives a fuck. It was Paul Mitchell, and it's closed. Paul Mitchell no longer... it closed in 2016. It's been a while since I've gone there. The space formerly housed the school of... now utilized by Santa Barbara City College for the School of Cosmetology. Oh, that's cool. So the City College just took over their space. It was really nice. I mean, it was really fancy.
Grade guarantee of 100%. The anatomical markers in these two photos lean heavily towards them being different individuals. If I were a betting AI, I'd say they were different people.
I don't know, man.
Man, so you got both of the AIs agreeing with each other.
That really doesn't happen when it comes to controversial stuff.
This is oh my God, I don't even know what to say now. And so is it that puts it on call sheet? Yeah,
I'm really lucky. I have a family friend that owns a boutique in Pittsburgh, so I can get my hair done there. Although it's time. The older I get, it's crazy how quickly the fucking hair on my ears grow. It's too much. It's too much. And my facial hair is like graying, and my ear hair is fucking black as a raven.
Yeah, fucking say you're not suicidal. I am not suicidal. I am not. And this is both AIs. This is with Grok AI and with Gemini and people that are on. And by the way, this doesn't mean it's a different person, right? It doesn't mean that. But like, it is really crazy that this is happening, right?
Yeah, I mean, and just like I said, man, what I hate doing this, and I try not to do it, is present a problem without a solution. And like, the problem is some people think she's not the same person, or it's not the same person, which would be a huge problem. I think everyone agrees if that were true. But even if we didn't find out that that's true, what the fuck are we going to do about it? Probably nothing. So it's really, there's no end to this. But I'll be paying attention if there's more. I mean, listen, many things can change in your face, but your complete jaw structure does not alter. I mean, even if she got walloped on, which is a thought, jail violence happens in jail. It's a common thing. Sometimes people deserve to get punched in the face. It's fucking part of life. But that wouldn't result in this unless her jaw was like fractured and repaired. Then, I mean, I've seen people look completely different when they got their face punched in, for sure. But I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't know.
Right, it is. Now do reverse psychology and say they're the same. Well, I don't know about that. And LLMs are extremely good. What is this here? Extremely good at pattern detection like this. Yeah, I mean, maybe, right? But I mean, I could see the pattern being created by a lens type rather than anything else. So it's just hard for me to know what to go off of. I just came in late. What are we on about? So basically, the woman who came in and testified as Ghislaine Maxwell might actually not be Ghislaine Maxwell. It might be somebody different. Now, how do we know that? Because there's a post about it on Reddit that says they're different.
And I did want to say several people not texted me, but emailed me talking about her potential sighting in Canada. I guess I'm happy, or I regret to inform you. I don't know. I don't really have a feeling either way. But as it turns out, the images of her in Canada have been debunked. It's AI. It's not her. It's someone much smarter than me got to the bottom of it. I looked though, and boy, was it convincing for a second. But you can't even trust what you're looking at nowadays.
And there's two AIs that also say they're different. The Google AI says they're different, and Grok AI says they're different. Man, I don't know what to say. How about voice analysis? Well, she doesn't really say enough in order to probably go off of that. She has said the same thing multiple times. So
it definitely could, Cheese. I don't know. But here's another problem I have with this that doesn't make me go all in. I have no idea where those two original images that we're comparing came from. You know what I mean? You can have a screenshot of someone, a different angle. It's clearly going to be different lens, so that's going to change the shape a little bit. It's going to be a little bit askew, but I think there's too much difference. But I don't know how those images were sourced. I mean, obviously one of them is from when she pled the fifth over and over again, just a few weeks ago. And then the other one is like, who knows where. Like, let's get some photos of her. I mean, thousands of photos of her. There must be photos that are closer angled to that angle. And I think that would be helpful to look at. Because, I mean, she looks like like that pointy that pointy chin character from Frosty the Snowman, the original cartoon. In one image, the other one, she looks like she has a complete round ass fucking tomato head. So I have no idea.
So, yeah, why are you calling? Just because I don't give a fuck about her name. That's the reason why. And I think it's funny. So, could the AI detect the difference in her voice if we have the clip? I have no idea. Search up photos of pregnancy nose. Menopause is the same for similar people. Well, they already talked about that, though, right? Because, like, the noses do get bigger with old age and menopause. So it was already discussed. So I don't know really what we're talking about here. We already looked at that. Is it just me, or does she kind of look like Mike Myers in the second image? So you think that they had Mike Myers come in and pretend to be her because he's
that's a man, baby.
He's an actor? Oh, that could be it. That's a good point. You're right. And it's kind of crazy, but lately I've developed the fear that any conspiracy theory isn't as crazy as the flat earth that might actually be true. Well, that's going to be the really big one. When we find out that we...
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Actually are on the firmament. The flat earth is real. The globe...
Right, that's enough of this guy. It's hard to tell when he's sarcastic. I don't want people to believe that I'm actually fucking platforming a flat earther. He's not. He's just a fucking sarcastic dude. Let's see. Chi says the lens, the angle, and the distance, all the stars would have to be perfect alignment to make it. No. But there must be because there are so many photographs of her. There must be one that's closer to the angle, maybe a more straight on shot, maybe not from above like the one that they're comparing it with. Something closer. Of course, you can't match two snowflakes. I get that. But you can get closer for sure, especially since she's such there's so much exposure of her. I mean, thousands of photographs. So there must be, I'm not going to do it because like I said, even if I prove it, what the fuck value does it have really? I'll just seem like a crazy person talking about it's not her, man. I just think it's an interesting conversation, but that's all I've got for you tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't had much to say recently. Cletus, you can eat a whole bag of deox. I'm glad that your racist horse of a girlfriend is no longer on YouTube. QB, I feel you're next, but don't worry because me and my crew over here, you know what we're going to do for you, Miss Turner? We're going to find you a job at the Piggly Wiggly or something comparable. We're going to make sure that you're gainfully employed. Shit, dude. By the 4th of July, you'll have your first paycheck. You guys have a good night. I'm going to play you out with my intro, and then let's see if I can find anything interesting else to play. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. You guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves if you're capable. And if you are, once you're done doing that, take care of other people. I mean, it seems like the way to do it. Sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time, one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Move like the night. Move the night. But nowhere feels quite right. Move like the night. Move the night. But nowhere feels quite right. I pour a little more whiskey on them ice cubes. I'm trying to get tipsy as a tugboat. Most of us getting lost in the night moves. The rest of us wanna watch from the front row. Come and look into the eyes of a landslide. Let me know if you recognize bloodshot red. Not above passing out in the cab ride. Wake me up when it's time to unfuck my head. What you know about a party? Y'all still trying to have some fun. Throw your hands up like it's 2001. You wanna taste the tea, you want a place to sleep, but you need somebody else to come change the sheets. I hold composure, the snow will melt. The hope stays low, cause I know myself, but I treat it like a test to keep me at my best. Rest in peace to next. Move like the night. Move the night. But nowhere feels quite right. Move like the night. Move the night. ain't as cool as I used to be. Leave me alone. I'm kinda blurry from the journey, man, my speakers are blown. Truthfully, I'd rather keep it in a zone I could maneuver easily from the comfort of my home. But don't ever let the headlights die. Stars only fall out of the dead night sky. The more I travel, the farther I see, the more it seems as if my shadow ain't following me. Now everyone's impressed with impressions. All of y'all dressed up in the finest flesh. I'm not trying to imply I'm on a different page. Similar traits, familiar face. I remember the days when I felt like fighting it, lost in the ways of my own self-righteousness. Feels like I'm still trying to find my fix before this lightning hits. Move like the night.